Hey, Stony. Hey, OPD Princess. Stony Crow. Thank you. So, what y'all up to this afternoon? Yeah, I went cruising around with my girl earlier, and she run her errands. We went and got something to eat, and then we came back and smoked a patty, and now we're kicking back doing nothing. Where's my wrench? You took my wrench first, then you tied me out last night. And you know I'm the only one that loves you. Nobody else. So, oh, you got rocks? Cool. That reminds me, I haven't seen Arizona Traveler lately. I hope he's okay. He's a cool little fella. Give me my wrench back and quit timing me out, and I'll give you all your wrenches back. Because you know, I know. Those in the know, no. Green bicycle. Oh, cool. Well, then I'm not going to give you one. Damn. Hey, girl. Well,
Good afternoon,
there
McQueen.
it is. Sorry about that. My body. I went back down to where it was. Pretty neat.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
understand. You
noticed.
broke it.
Hmm, okay, let's start over.
Please. Thank you.
Well, I noticed Sam had no content without you and I today.
I told you I could trigger him. You owe
His
me 20
entire
bucks for triggering.
stream was my content.
Yep. I told you we could trigger him, didn't I? We should
Yep,
start every morning and just get out a list. And so I got 4 people today I triggered. I
but
triggered
he's easy.
Charles,
He's
I
easy to
triggered
trigger.
Sam, I triggered Green Thing, and I triggered Meth Mac. So I got 4. How many did you
Yeah,
do?
I. Oh hell, I don't know, man. I lost count. Plus, I
Oh,
smoked
you
a
got to keep
fatty just a
score.
little bit ago. Hey, I smoked
Right,
earlier,
Stony
so I
Pants.
really. Yeah, there you go. I don't
I know
really
Beck, right?
remember. I know I.
All
Hey,
day.
Becker.
Operation Icky,
All day long.
Takedown. What was the other? And Meth Mac is going to get a fucking restraining order for verbal abuse.
Oh, he can't get no damn he can't get no damn restraining order. Does he not know what your first? Does he not know what your First Amendment right is? He better go read
They're
the
going to tell him, why don't
Constitution.
you turn fucking YouTube off, bruh? Why don't you quit watching her if it bothers you? You big
Exactly. Bingo, bitches.
girl. Have you been
See, look,
paying
Operation
attention?
Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker commence. Look, I
Right.
think it already did. I've seen the
Still,
pecker, his
still,
numerous
you
times,
forgot
and
juicy
there's nothing
gossip.
there. There's
Juicy
nothing
gossip.
there. Okay, great. Go ahead.
Juicy gossip. Have you been
I
following
love it.
Jesse, Natalie, and Hamilton Homegrown's drama?
No,
Girl!
I haven't been over to Hamilton. I don't get a notification on him anymore. I don't know why.
No, 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 no. You go to Jesse's community tab and you start out with you're going to notice some changes or something is the post, and then there's about 15 or 16 comments under it. And if you go there and read, you'll know what's going on. But it apparently Natalie and Hamilton have been conspiring. Now,
Woo!
for me
Oh no.
personally, anybody that I've been with is off limits. Like, so for an example, not that it would happen, I'm just using you fuckers for an example. So, say that Rebecca and Rodney split up. Rodney would automatically be off limits because Rebecca is my friend.
Yes,
Automatically.
exactly.
So there would be no, like, my sister and I have never dated the same man. We've never kissed the same man, and we've certainly never fucked the same guy. We just don't do that. I have a girl code. If your PP has touched his PP, he's non grata. You cannot.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so evidently, Jesse, Natalie, and Hamilton are in some sort of a triangle. So Buds has declared himself Team Jesse right out of the gate. Dave Gorman, I believe, is going to be Team Jesse because he said that it was nice to see that Jesse took out the trash after all this time. So, and then when you go to the tab and read the comments, you kind of get the whole gist of the drama. But girl, it is
Damn.
juicy.
And I thought
Juicy.
Gucci's drama was juicy. I'll have to go check it out.
Oh, girl, you got to. Everybody go check it out when you get a chance. Go check out Jesse's community
Yeah.
tab.
Yeah,
It
when
starts
I get off
with,
here today,
you're going to
everybody
notice
go look,
some
'cause
changes.
I have no
And it's
idea.
a lot more interesting than Sam or Meth Mac or any of them.
Well, listen, when I listen to Sam, all I do is your same stream I already did today or yesterday or whenever. Doesn't matter. He goes back 4 years, so
Well, Sam's content today was going to be fake drinking. He was going to pretend that he was drinking and driving. But after we did our thing this morning, that was it. He played you and me for the rest of the day and still is, as far as I know. But, he said that
well, I know, but he's easy to trigger though.
he is. It's simple. He's really almost too easy. Even Jose is harder to trigger than Sam. Sam is fucking simple as hell to
Yeah, the
trigger.
boy calls them simps. They do.
Oh,
It's
okay,
funny.
gotcha.
They got a word for everything.
He is though. He's extremely easy to trigger. Sam is. He was like thinking conspiracy theories and looking through all of his stuff because I said we need to put together a plan to get him to go to Crescent City and stuff. It was fucking awesome. Now, if you want to share Rodney, that's fine. But I know personally that Rodney has lifetime punani rights, so there would have to be some shit negotiated.
Yeah, and me personally, I'm a chubby, and I only like gay men.
You
So
identify as a gay chubby guy, right?
yeah, gay chubby guy. Right. Yep, I'm a gay chubby guy.
Oh, and then Bud's publicly start talking shit about me. And I've not said anything about this man. I mean, do you know what happened between us?
No.
No, nobody does. So here's what happened. He was a mod on my channel. I trusted him, and he one time somebody timed somebody out, and I asked him one-on-one not to do it anymore. I said, you're going to cause hate. The person's going to get lashed back. If they want to give themselves up and say, I timed you out, that's up to them. But
No
as a moderator for
tattletelling
my
then. That's
channel,
what I tell them too.
yeah,
Don't tell on other mods. Yes.
right, don't be a snitch. So I asked him, and that was the end of it. So a couple months go by, and he does it again. And he goes straight from my stream to the person that was timed out and tells them who timed them out in my stream. So I didn't say anything. I just simply removed his wrench. So that's what I did to Buds. Well,
Well, yeah, that's what you're
motherfucker
supposed to do.
blocked me. Wait a minute. He blocked me. He completely ghosted me, wouldn't talk to me, nothing after that. And I sent him a message and I said, dude, I'm not mad at you. There's not a problem. I just assumed that you would know what the issue is, because we'd already talked about it, about you not telling on people. So months went by, like 5, 6 months have gone by, and all of a sudden he started talking to me again. And I was like, well, fuck you, bitch. You don't get to pick when we talk. So I just don't respond when he tries to talk to me. But I've never bashed the man. I've never called him AIDS and hazard. I've never talked shit about him, his family, his weed, his health, him personally. I've never done any of that. Yet here he is bashing me.
Yeah, I've never ever said anything bad about
Isn't
him
that
either. 'Cause,
sad though that I thought this man was my friend. I
well,
really did. That's
I
the ones that
honestly did.
hurt
I
me.
really didn't know what
Not
was
people
going on with
like
y'all.
Sam and
That's
Tally, who
why
I
I didn't
know
get.
are not
I
my
didn't say nothing.
friends. It's the motherfuckers I think that are my friends that stab me in the back. Those are the ones that hurt.
Well, Sam's been bringing up and his trolls that were in there. By the way, I think one of them might have been fakers, but yeah, they were in there. Throwing up the old countdown calendar and shit. You know, but that countdown calendar didn't bother me. What bothered me was fakers doxing me and all my shit out there. That countdown, that countdown calendar to me was what do you call it? It was funny. It's
Like
something
Evan,
like
when Evan did parody videos. I
right.
wasn't offended. I didn't get upset. I thought it was awesome. I
Oh,
thought it
I
was
still love
great.
his Tracy. I love
I
I
was
love when
getting
he
all
does
kinds of
Tracy best.
publicity from it. So, and I'm
But I'm
not
just
saying what
saying
I
that
did was right,
yeah,
but
that's joking stuff. But I was never
that's
really mad at
online
you.
shit. I
I
wasn't
never
taking
really
shit
was mad at
offline.
you ever, ever. But I had to go along with the flow because the haters with their deal, so I had to go along with it. But I never was mad at you ever.
Yeah,
Always
well,
liked you.
Bill better stay the fuck away from me because I got a picture of his kid and I am not afraid to use it.
Well, you're just as evil as I am, and I like that. You know.
Well, you are the
Sorry.
queen.
Yes.
They
Well,
were
you are the
talking earlier,
princess.
and Sam was saying, I made Hippie change her name. I don't give a fuck what she calls herself. I'm
He
just giving
he
her shit
he
about
he,
it.
he does not know when people are joking, does he?
No.
No.
I love Hippie. If she wanted to
Oh,
call
me
herself
too.
Princess Nikki, I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't
Yeah,
care.
she could be
I love
queen.
that woman.
She
I
could
would let
be
her. I'd be like, sure, you
she
can
could
be
be
the
queen hippie for all I care.
Yeah, I don't
You
care.
know.
I
Everybody,
love me some Hippie.
yeah, but see, he takes. See, look, Sam was saying
Nobody's
he
trying to
donates
turn
his
us
rolling
against
shit
each
bucket to
other.
someone.
He's
Carlos,
trying to turn us
nobody
against
wants his
each other.
rolling shit bucket. Mm.
But yeah. Yeah, no, Mojo, I don't. I'll never trust you again. You can't convince me. There's no way that you're an honorable person. I saw you talking shit about me. There's no way you can take that back. I saw you talk shit about Stella. So just coming in and saying how you can trust me, that's not an apology. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say to you as far as I'm concerned. Okay, let's just leave it at that. I won't talk to you and you don't talk to me. I can do that. I'm
Alrighty,
happy.
Princess OPD. I'll see you later. Thank you for the hit likes up there, girl. And thank you for the super chat earlier.
See, I let her be princess.
Well, yeah, she's been Princess OPD, man. I've known her forever.
Well, you know what I mean? I was just kidding with Hippie
She
this
makes
morning.
her
Sam's
rounds to
like,
all the
"Hey,
channels
change your
and tells
name."
everybody to hit the like button. She does the same thing, and she's cool. I like her.
Yeah, I've seen her before. She's donated super
Yeah,
chats.
yeah, she does.
I've seen her. Yep.
And then that pisses Sam off when I get super chats. Then he really gets playing my videos. Then he'll go back and dig the old dibble ones out. If he gets really, really, really triggered. And
No,
I'm not even in none of Dibble's videos or chats. None of
no,
them.
it's not okay, Mojo. No, I don't forgive you. Don't talk to me, and I won't talk to you. Let's leave it at that. Because I can't sit up here and talk shit to you the whole time if you want me to. Or you can just shut the fuck up and quit talking to me, and I'll quit talking to you. I think that's pretty straight. Well, and Carlos, that's fine. that's cool, but I don't have to go along to get along. Mojo don't mean shit to me. Fuck her. In the neck. Let's just leave it.
Yeah,
She can quit talking to me and I'll quit talking to her. How hard is that to fucking understand? Ugh.
it don't take me long to get my costume year round. You know, I'm a bitch. My costume is a bitch costume.
I'm going to be a homicidal maniac. They look like everybody else. Oh my God, Dee's here. Look up the China.
Yeah.
What's up, Dee? Everybody count your China. But yeah, I'm getting a
Well,
verbal. I
you
wonder
know how
how
it
a
is.
verbal. I wonder how a verbal restraining order works. Do they like staple your lips together? Or if I say meth
No, I
mac,
think
or
they
if
use
I say
super
bad
glue.
mac, if I say
They
Jeff
super
Mac,
glue your lip.
will fucking YouTube police show up at my house and take me to jail? Mac's like, I'll
Riding
have
a
my
bicycle.
subscribers follow her. That sounds like stalking and harassing to me.
I
I
laughed my
guess that
butt off.
that whole
Goofball
freedom
over
of
there.
speech thing, and
That
and
green
I didn't
thing.
say I hope he dies. I said I
Yeah,
don't
green thing
care if
says
he
she's got
dies.
the proof that you gave her permission to post whatever video or whatever. I don't know.
No, I gave her proof to post the Stella troll video.
Mm.
I made that video and I just had it in my archives. I didn't post it. You and her were fighting. So I let her have that video. The video that
Mm-hmm.
she posted, I made for me, and it's mine. I never gave her permission to use the second video. She already posted the first one, the one that I did give her permission to use, because I never published it on my channel. The one that she's playing of Evan screaming at you is one of my favorites because Evan's losing his shit. That one and the one of him dressed up as me on the same video because it's fucking awesome.
Somebody else did that one time at me too. I can't remember who though.
Jesco.
Oh no, that's when I got him screaming.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
hear. I
yeah.
thought you
I was
said
gonna say, yeah, I triggered him bad too.
that was fucking awesome. I thought his fucking head was gonna explode. So, and
he's gonna get drunk today and go live tonight. He has to
you're
build
like,
his courage. He
is
has
he
to
still
build his.
stalking Jose?
I don't know. I think he's scared of Jose.
Do you think something happened when they were together, and that's why he's threatening Jose and stuff? Do you think like Jess woke up and Jose was humping him like a Motel 6 pillow?
Well, I don't know. Jose says he's got dirt. He's got dirt on Jessica, and Jessica says, "Oh well, I got plenty of dirt on you too." That's what he says. So I don't know.
What kind of people? See, what kind of people are? I've never said that to Rebecca. I've never said it to you either, but I've never said that to a friend or heifer. I've never said, bitch, I got a lot of shit on you. Rodders, I'm willing to pee on you, though, just to make sure, though. His obsession, Valerie, is finger training dogs. Is that what he's doing? That's kind of gross and vile. Ugh.
Then he played the part where I was talking about him shutting his dog's tail in the door, and he admits to it. But that's
Aww,
okay.
that's so
He
sad.
just listen. Have you ever seen how slow he opens that car door and grunts trying to get out of that car? He said he opened that car door really fast. Now he can't move really fast, okay?
So
He
that's
moves
what,
like a
3 of
tortoise.
his dogs that he's rolled up in that fucking car or hurt them somehow in that. No, 4, because Jasmine. So he dragged Jasmine behind the minivan.
Right,
He rolled up Tank and JoJo's head, and
right.
he
And
rolled
now
up
and now Mister.
Mister's now. Oh my gosh. That's horrible.
And you could tell, like on that one with JoJo, You can tell he did it on purpose because he was
And
gritting his
he's
teeth.
bragging about having weed and driving and all that shit, but he's still hasn't took that poor dog to the vet. It's been how long? I mean, it's October 26th.
He
That
hasn't
poor
even took it
dog
and got
had
his
a
rabies shot yet.
huh?
He ain't even got his rabies shot yet. Or
Yeah, and he's
wormed.
had that dog for over a year now. Remember, it was in December or something.
Yeah.
Um, Actually, Carlos, I would think it would feel more like a fly landing on the back of your head. I asked her if she could actually feel that that was his penis, and she said no. She at first she thought it was his nipple, and then she realized what it was. She said it felt like a little Vienna sausage on her back or something,
That's
maybe
what I was
something
going to say.
smaller.
Now, I would think somebody was walking by eating those vanilla, what are them, Vienna sausage? Sorry. And then spilt one down her hair, you know.
Yeah, on the back of her. Yeah,
Yeah.
between her shoulder blades and shit. I mean, I just think that that's gross that anybody would even rub their dick up against somebody's head unless you were already fucking them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, when you're in a relationship with somebody and you're playing around or something, like I hung a towel on my ex's hard dick one time. I was like, oh, look, a towel holder, and one time my ex-husband put on a glow-in-the-dark condom and said, may the force be with you. And, just fun shit like that, but not somebody that you've never met in a public place rubbing their dick up against the back of your head and you're sitting there with your mom. I mean, fuck that. That's just creepy.
I bet Mom thought it was totally creepy.
Well, thank God it wasn't my mother, because my mother would have embarrassed Sam. She gave zero fucks. We were talking about her the other day about running over. She used to run people over in the grocery store. Like when I go in, they look for her now. I mean, they don't anymore, but they did for a long time. Because she would get in those little buggies at the grocery store, those motorized ones. And I'd
Uh-huh.
be like, Mom, watch out. She's like, fuck that. I'm in a vehicle. They're the ones that need to watch out. Like she ran over several people, and I wouldn't even walk around her because I didn't want them to beat my ass because she was running them over. So I get that people just like,
Sam
yep, you're
rides
reaching
one of
for
those.
me. Huh?
Sam rides one of them motorized buggies in the grocery store.
Remember when Sam posted that video of Pat sitting on that shopping buggy that time?
Yeah.
Just and did that video. He was trying to talk about how wonderful he was and said that I made videos about Shikari after he got out of jail. I never did. I never messed with that man after he went into jail. I never said a bad thing about him. I never posted another video. I stayed true to my word and I quit. I quit fucking with him, didn't I, Stella? You know that. I didn't fuck
Yeah.
with Pat after he went to jail.
There was only a few people that did fuck with him, and it was trolls.
But I mean, I was all encouraging. And when he got out, I didn't go back. I
I
still
know.
stuck by that. So once he sobered up, I didn't fuck with him no more. And that's basically what it was. So I wasn't the one that was filming him being put into an
But
ambulance.
I begged him to not go back to Crescent City. I begged him, and he wouldn't listen.
I wish he had. I wish he had
You know, when
gone
he got out of
back.
jail, he left, and then he went back.
I know. And I wish he hadn't gone back the last time. I really
I
do.
know. I told him. I said, "Man, don't do that." I said, They don't even seem good. Just don't do it." But he wouldn't listen. He wouldn't listen. I mean, I told him in private to not to, but
Yeah. Like a Barbie brush hogger, you're saying his Pee Wee identifies as a very small hairbrush. So, like one of those that you used to get with your Barbie when you were a kid, one of those little bitty hairbrushes. Is that what
oh,
you're
the
talking
little pink ones. Yes, I had one.
about? See, you know what I'm talking about, girl. Them little bitty
Well, my
hairbrush.
granddaughter has some too. They come with the doll when you buy them. Yeah,
Hey,
with the outfit.
Stella, what is Sam's obsession with Shorty, man? Poor Shorty. I feel sorry for her. I mean, Sam is like obsessed with her. He was playing
He
video of
doesn't
her.
realize he's already drove her over the edge just about. She's terrified to death that him or somebody will come and try to steal her baby from her. Seriously.
She should be. She should be very worried
Listen,
because
she's
Sam
got
has
she's
put
got
you,
a she's got a
you know,
big piece of paper on the front door that says we all have COVID. Go away.
oh, bless her
I kid you
heart.
not.
No, I believe you.
I
But
should have
yeah,
took a picture of it while I was over there, and I could show you. She does because she's terrified, and they won't leave her alone.
um, I didn't hear him say that, but he said he's wanted to kill all of us, Carlos. He said he wanted to stick a shotgun up my vagina and blow my brains out. And he said worse, he said he
Y'all,
wanted
he's
to
threatened
do
all of
shit
us here
to
before, Carlos.
Stella and all that kind of stuff.
He's
So
not ever going to touch Mr. T. Now he's talking about going to Florida and get his hip operated on in Florida. But he says, because they got the best doctors for hips. How does he
that's
know?
what Florida needs is more burden on it since
He
we've
says,
had
oh, and I'm not going there to
major
mess with
disaster.
Nikki either. See, why does he specify that? It's like when my son died, he called the police department and told them I didn't have anything to do with Stella's son's murder.
I know, I heard it. He did it on live stream.
I know. Isn't it terrible?
But well, I have it documented so that if anything ever happens, I have calls and proof. And once they enter the front gate here, see, we have new owners. So once they enter the new gate of the new owners, it photographs the tags of every car now that enters in here. And if you come in here and you play some kind of bullshit, they'll immediately have proof of it on file. So they got a new sign out front. They have cameras all over the place now. I have cameras. My neighbor has cameras, but they put in a new tracking system now. And there's a sensor at the front. And when you drive over it, the camera on the sign snaps a picture of your license plate.
Huh.
It's fucking cool as hell. They had a worker come up missing and they wanted to check to see if they were here. And that's all. They just entered the person's license plate and it pulled up the last time they were in the park. So,
Well, your phone can ping. They can go check the pings on it and tell everywhere you ever been.
Shady, 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 shady.
Hey, Shady.
Carlos was just asking us about Sam rubbing his dick against the back of your head. I was like, I don't know how she could have felt it, but
Vienna sausage style.
like a mushroom on the back. I think the hair on the back of my neck would stand up just with him being behind me. I think that's what would make me nervous and give me anxiety was just I would know Sam was back there because he's just got that creepy aura. So I can't imagine Shady sitting there talking to her mom, and then all of a sudden her fucking spidey senses and all the hairs on the back of her neck, and then Sam brushes up against her. It's like,
Well,
ugh.
yeah, and it's, hey, it's, honey, it's pinned. Hang on, I'll drop it though. Hubby's here.
What? The Kang! Long live the Kang. Oh, stop it, Shady. You're letting all that go moving forward. Good for you. Congratulations. Till the next time.
We still know he slapped his penis on the back of your head because we all believe you.
Carlos brought it up. It wasn't me, so. I know, right, Hogger? Like, you shouldn't have to touch you. You should be able to smell that nasty fucking rotted leg, funky ass hobbling towards you.
Well, he was on this live stream over at these other people channel battling me, right? And he so he puts up a video to prove I'm a Chomo supporter and he's not a predator, right? So if you look inside the car while he's driving, he's sitting there naked with a towel across his lap, right? And I'm like,
I
what the
can't
fuck, dude?
imagine that
Yeah,
fucking car seat, man.
he feels on himself. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Trying to make
good
me
for
look
you,
bad.
Shady.
It's funnier than hell. Yeah, he did. He was sitting in the car naked with that blue towel across his lap. Everybody's seen it.
I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, we didn't even know Shady when she first told that story. Oh, she got
Well, I
Spencer's
always say
ashes
that Schmitty
yesterday.
is the best thing we ever got from Sam.
Yep. Sorry about your loss, Shady, but I'm glad you got the ashes.
Yeah. I'm
Hell, it
so
took.
sorry, sweetheart.
Do you know, Nikki, that I had to have my son's funeral, and the funeral home lady, there was something weird going on. She said she was going to put his ashes out, but she never did. And then she left, and she said, "Oh, I'm only going to be gone a few minutes, and I'll put them out when I get back." She was gone until after the funeral was over. After me and my daughter and a friend of mine was still there. That was it. I thought it was kind of weird. So we had a funeral with no ashes and nobody and no nothing. He had a lot of people there, or we did. All his friends came.
Well, we had, my mom's death wasn't unexpected. We knew it was coming. I mean, when they sent her home,
Right.
she was on hospice, and she was on hospice 2 years. But they told her, they said, the next time your heart goes, you're gone. There's nothing more we can do for you, you know. And she had a DNR. So when she fell and she went to the hospital after her birthday, she contracted COVID while she was
Damn.
recovering from a fall, and she never left the hospital again. So we had a party for her way before she ever passed away. So when she did pass away, there was no funeral, there was nothing.
Yeah.
So
Well, my kids already know. I expect them to party, after I pass, because I don't want to see none of you bitches right here crying. None of you. I want y'all to keep looking forward, and hold your head high. I expect a party.
absolutely.
Maybe I could just sneak me a little puff off a joint every once in a while, even though I'm
Thank
not
you, Dee. But
there.
she was very sick the last 2 years of her life. Um, she was chair ridden, so and she stayed heavily medicated 24/7. Like, she was on Oxycontin most of the time. You'd be sitting talking to her and she would just nod off. So the last couple years of her life, she wasn't um, participating in life. So COVID, um, she would have never understood quarantining. She would have never accepted quarantining. It would have never, there would have been no way for any of us to explain to her about it. So, I mean, it was time, and it was merciful. She was in the hospital and stuff. I mean, we couldn't be with her because that was when they wouldn't let you go into the hospital. So I hadn't seen her in a couple months when she passed away. So, but everybody goes, evidently.
We all got to go sometime. Nobody's getting out alive.
Yeah,
But
that's what
I
they
was going
say.
to tell you though. Me and my daughter, we did run the shorty errands today. Went and picked up the baby's formula for her.
Well, poor Shorty, bless her heart. I wish her all the best.
Yeah. But I like to say things up on the stream because I know Sam's going to be sending her a clip to the video. But she already knows this is YouTube shit, right?
Well, I knew this morning when I said that about Mac, I knew it would get him going because fuck him. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend, oh, let's make peace because it's so
I
bad
know,
that
Christian.
you know.
I
It's
know,
like,
honey.
I'm not you've
But you
continued to
haven't
talk
given me.
shit about me. I heard a rumor about Mac that he made all this cancer shit up, gave all his shit away because he got another big giant windfall and he's going to disappear, but he wants to fake his death before he goes. It's just a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that there was no cancer and that he did all this so that he could exit stage
Well, I
right
would believe it because
as
I'm
the
dumb as
hero,
a stump
as the
anyway.
hero. Huh?
I said I would believe it because I'm dumb as a stump anyway, so I'm sure I believe it.
Well, it's just a rumor that I heard. I mean, I don't know if it's true. You know how rumors are. So yeah, I heard a rumor that he was, faking all this. And he was just doing it, giving
All
away
day without a
stuff,
question.
trying to be the big shot because he just got a big he said he was willing to spend up to $5,000 to get me to shut up. So if you want to just go ahead and send me that, Mac, it's $ Nikki on YouTube. If you send me $5,000, I'll never mention your name again. I think that's pretty, if you're willing to spend that money, you said it. So if you want me to, I mean, you can send me $5,000, $Nikki on YouTube, and I'll shut the fuck up. Otherwise, I'm waiting on my Apple David and handcuffs. No charges
Your Apple
against
David.
me or Evan. Everybody's always threatening charges against us, lawsuits. You're doing this, you're doing. Nothing has happened. I'm still talking shit. So why you got to wait till Friday? You in Brawley today, Mac. You pussy. Why didn't you go to the police station today? Why? You went and got pipe and papers. You drove all the way from Slab City to Brawley for papers and a pipe because you gave all your stuff away when you found out you had cancer. Okay. That's what you want to go with. Okay.
Well, I've always heard for years, many years, way before medical marijuana was ever around, that smoking marijuana slowed down cancer growth, and it was evidently a proven fact. But this was years ago when I heard this.
Right, Beck. It doesn't cost anything, but California, as well as other states, they're not going to do any kind of restraining order on verbal.
Well,
All you have to
well,
do
in water,
is quit fucking listening to me and quit watching us. That's it. And shut the fuck up. If you want me to shut up, you have to shut up. That's how it works.
that's right.
You
That's
talk
right.
about me every day, 2 or 3 times a day, so I'm going to give it back to you. I
What
wasn't
you
even
do?
around, but everybody kept, saying, and then I went back and looked, and sure enough, you're running your fucking mouth. So you're going to get it back, and cancer does not give you a get out of jail free card. So you can't file charges over free speech, you fucking idiots. This is America. I was born on the U.S. Navy base, so fuck you. Get a warrant.
Trying to get Shorty for you to get in tonight because Shorty wants me to get Atlas.
Uh-oh.
What?
She's got to go get the baby tonight. Hey, wait a minute, Jose, because I have someone on my panel right now. I'll get you up in a little bit. I'm doing one at a time today.
Oh, I'll leave. You can let him come up.
No,
I love you.
no, I'm not talking. I'm not done talking to you, Nikki. Um, well, I'm fixing to not do. I'm fixing to go start streaming later over on what you call it, YouTube's thing, or that other one that I used to stream on. They had all the cute stuff on it for a little bit until StreamYard straightens their shit up, where it works right
Oh,
and quits
Sam
jacking
accused me
up.
of fucking with your signal. He said that's my fault.
He's
And
stupid.
that's why I was laughing when you were saying that. Like, dude, I'm hiring a Georgia fucking pine. I'm laughing because I'm having fun talking to Stella, smoking weed. That's why I'm laughing. I'm not doing anything diabolical to her. If I want her fucking IP address, I'll ask her for it.
Yeah, and I'll look it up and I can tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Bring Lipstick Hick back. Absolutely. I loved her. In honor of
Yep,
Dog Lips, Stell. See, I even said Dog Lips for you. But
I love Dog Lips. I miss him so much.
well, I thought
He was really a good friend to me.
I thought he was an essential part of the community. I was really hard to watch him when he went downhill so bad. But in the beginning, when he started the original troll stuff, you know, and people would go in there and talk shit about the Goonies and all that. And he kind of started that whole thing because I'd never seen it until then. And so he kind of was like the grandfather of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was his thing. He started that in our community, and it just, it just kind of grew. But yeah, we know, Beck. We know you were his favorite. Shut up, bitch. Um, but yeah, he was a curmudgeon, but I never wished him any harm. I never did anything to him. I never fucked with him offline. Anything I ever said or did was online on YouTube with Pat. I never call. Oh, well, I did call about the dogs when he was looking for a dog and he was so drunk. I did do that. No, email.
Jose
No.
asks if you read private chat, Nikki.
Huh?
Jose asks that you read private chat.
Oh God. No. No.
Look at Rodder singing.
No, I don't want to. I'm
Dog.
not. I'm not interested in anything with Jose. I don't watch Jose anymore unless he's on somebody's panel I happen to be watching. I don't want anything to do with Jose. I think Jose's a piece of shit, a liar, starts trouble. One minute he wants to be a part of the community, the next minute he's talking shit about people in the community. I'm not into his type of YouTubing where he belittles his subscribers and demands money and things like that from them. And that's his choice. He can run his channel any way he wants to, or, whatever. But no, I'm not interested in that. It's going to be a no from me. So.
Well, I like Rodder's singing. Do your balls hang low? Do they swing to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? See,
Exactly, Hogger. Yeah, highlight that, Stella.
Well,
Hogger.
give it a minute. See, that's what I'm saying. StreamYard ain't working right. I had to tap it 2 or 3 times to get it to even show. Your shit's fucked up. And I paid for this shit. So they need to. I need to
Is
figure
it
out
your
this
signal?
stream
Do
thing.
you
I
need
will. I'm sure.
are you piggybacking on someone else's signal? Are you hot spotting? I mean,
No. I have my own. I have the fastest, highest internet speed plan that AT&T offers.
right, but is it in the house with Shorty?
No.
Like the router? Well, I don't know. I'm just asking because,
No,
like,
I don't have. I don't have a router. I don't use a
because I
router.
have
I don't have
one of
none of
those
that.
extenders that have the net. You know what I'm saying? I have one of those net
Yeah,
things
I
for
don't have. I don't have
adding
an
gadget.
extender or none of that.
No, I'm saying I'll
I'm
send
in
you
my
one.
van, but I normally don't. I don't have any problem, huh?
I'm just saying I'll
You'll
send
send
you
me
an
one.
extender if you need it. Yeah, I won't do you like you
Sure.
did back. Did you ever send her the Roku remote, you fruit salad? I told Beck, I'm like, go to fucking Walmart and get a Roku remote. But yeah, I thought the Kang was coming up. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he had to go pray. It's about getting about that time in the evening.
Oh yeah,
He was
I
here.
don't
He
know
was.
his price sketch. I
Yeah, he
don't.
was here. And
Yeah, I seen him. He said drop a link, and then I thought
yeah,
he was
but
going to
was
come up.
that
And
him?
then,
Did that one have a wrench? Because he has a clone, and it might have been his
oh
clone.
no, it didn't have a. Well, no, I'm in StreamYards. I
I
wasn't
know I
in.
can't see wrenches. That's why I'm asking. I
I'm
don't
going to
know
go
if
back
it
and
had a.
look. Hold on.
I don't know if it had a wrench or not.
Hold
But
your tits.
because he knows how to click that link on my thing where I got it pinned, and it said drop the link, which was
Oh God,
odd.
wait! I got to change it from top chat to live chat. It makes Beck crazy if I don't. So that's like one of her pet peeves. That, and she made me take my ceiling fan down. She shamed me so bad, her and Evan. So I took the motherfucker down.
There you go.
Yes, it did have a wrench.
Okay, it was him. I was making sure because he does have a clone. So do I.
What
I'm
Well,
sure
up?
you do
everybody
too.
wants to be the Kang.
Everybody wants to be the king.
Everybody wants. Did you hear me today, Evie? I said I wanted to take a bubble bath with you.
No, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get my jet boil going to get me some hot water to make a meal. What'd you say, hon?
I said today earlier when I was up on Stella's panel, I told everybody I wanted to take a bubble bath with you.
Oh, that'd be great.
And Evan, I've changed my pronoun to a chubby gay guy.
Oh, nice.
Yes, now identifying as a chubby gay guy.
Yep.
Awesome shit. Well, I'm on the road. I leave Tuesday on my KLR to do my
Oh God!
adventure.
Now, how are they going to serve you, Evan? How are they going to serve your Apple David and put you in handcuffs?
Oh my God, the handcuffs are coming.
I mean, I'm getting a restraining order against my mouth. I don't know how that works. I hope it involves a ball gag or maybe
Yes.
something
That's
along
exactly.
those, you know.
That's
I'm
exactly what it
hoping. I got my fingers
Or a
crossed. I'm
muzzle.
hoping.
I'll wear a muzzle.
Yeah, a muzzle. That would be fine, you know. I want one of those, though, that they put on pit bulls. I want one of those muzzles. So, like one that would make Gus afraid. You know what I'm
Well, I have
saying?
one. There you go. Anybody wants a muzzle?
But yeah.
Just don't take my chubbiness away.
That's awesome. Yeah, Beck shamed me about my ceiling fan, and so did Evan. He said that I was trailer trash. So and actually, if we're talking the truth here, it was trailer trash because it wasn't even wired in, it was just plugged in. So yeah, I finally took that shit down. So you're off on another adventure, huh, Kang?
Absolutely.
I don't see how they're gonna find you. How are they gonna arrest you and put your handcuffs on? Serve you with an Apple David.
I know.
Well,
And
Kang,
Cosmo's begging, so that never happened. Mac's willing to send me $5,000 to get me to shut the fuck up about him. And
well, Sam has been live for hours today, replaying my live streams and talking about me and Nikki. I hope we've made you proud, my Kang.
Oh yeah, without you, we don't have no one. He has zero content.
well, he was going to go on and fake drink today and see if he could do that. That was his planned content for today. Yeah, that looking at his filthy fucking windshield and dirty dash again. These are your choices.
He's a silly guy.
But I was very disappointed to learn that he's going to get off probation in December.
Ha ha ha! They're going to let him off already. Huh?
They're going to let a bunch of them off. So California.
Yeah, that means he did a year. He did a year.
City doesn't have a very big budget. They really don't. I get it. You know? And that's a big haven for fucking homeless people. So I'm sure they are overloaded, those little local people. So I get
Where
it.
At? What are we talking about now? I'm joining the conversation. I apologize. I'm trying to get situated for the night.
No, do your thing, Kang. I was talking about Sam is saying he's going to get off probation in December.
Cool.
And somebody said he was headed to me, and I said he won't drive. He won't be able to drive across the United States in December in that van. No matter which way he goes, it's going to be snow and ice, and you know.
Yeah.
Then he said he was going to go to the Daytona 500. I wonder if he realizes that tickets are almost $200 just for general admission to the Daytona 500. I mean, that's just for general admission. We're not talking about any kind of good seats. Those tickets are expensive. It's not like going to the tractor pull in Crescent City.
Hey.
This is a sanctioned event, and you're going to pay money to get in it. You and Green Thing.
Oh, she's going?
Yeah, she's moving here too, she said.
To Florida?
To Daytona.
Florida.
She wanted her a house 3 miles from the beach for $9,000 or whatever she's appraised my house at.
Oh, okay. You got some weird ones going on, man. You got some real life stalkers.
It doesn't bother me. I think it's hilarious that I was gone for how long? And I come back less than 48 hours and the whole fucking Boit is lit up about me.
The whole boy is insane with it.
It's awesome. I mean, I've had 3 or 4 live streams in the last 48 hours. Charles made a video dedicated to me. Mac's going to release one. There's been several community tab posts. Oh, you missed it, Evan. Have you been keeping up with the juicy gossip at Jezzy's, Natalie, and Hamilton Homegrown?
What's going on with that?
Well, it seems like it's a love triangle.
What?
Mama.
Yes. Yes, girl. Yes.
Who's in love with who?
It seems that Hamilton and Natalie.
No, cheated on Jizzy?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I know. And I would say I'm Team Jezzy, but she don't like me to take up for her. So I'm not taking sides. I'm just putting it out there. But girl. So if you go to the tab and read, it's really juicy. I mean, I got me a snack, a joint, because usually I go to Jezzy's to get food inspiration because she's always posted like shrimp scampi. I made that after she posted that. So
Yeah,
I hadn't checked on her in a while, so I went over and checked, and there was all this Hamilton, Jezzy, Natalie stuff going on, and it is juicy.
Well, can we talk about the other Natalie for a minute? About her truck and van getting stowed by her tweaker daughters?
Poverly?
Yes, they stole her van and her camper.
Well, she's got hand cancer. She did a video from the hospital, and it looks like she's got shit under her nails from like wiping her ass and not cleaning her hands. Her nails are so nasty. She's probably got Mercer or something because she is so nasty looking. I mean, her hand is like that guy they were talking about out at the slabs that doesn't wash his hands. Her hands look like that. They are creepy as fuck.
Damn, girl.
Mine are clean. I just took a shower today.
They are. Her hands are. I wouldn't even let her touch Buffy. Her hands are so gross. So gross.
Look, Street Life even agrees with us.
But yeah. Well, and Beck, I would be Team Jezzy as well, because I'm always Team Jezzy.
Me too.
Me too.
Jezzy doesn't.
I've known her. I've known her.
White knight for her or anything, but I'm just, observation, what I've seen. But what I said earlier was I have a girl code, and I would have a dude code with Evan too. If Evan was with someone and they were bi, that would take that person off the market to me if he's ever been.
For real.
And same, with Stella, it would be the same. I wouldn't go with either one of you people that you've, been with or dated or had a relationship with or whatever. So apparently Hamilton was talking to Natalie and stuff behind Jezzy's back.
Wow.
So Natalie was now this is just my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but from my Reader's Digest, from what I read, it sounds to me like Natalie and Hamilton were talking shit about Jezzy behind her back and are now a thing. So Jezzy is the one that's being, they went after her hard in her comment section. I mean, they just fucking hammered her. And so I don't know. There's 2 sides to every story. So I'm sure it'll get juicier and juicier. So I'm keeping my eye on it. I know that much.
Wow.
Oh,
that's some
Christian,
yeah.
idiot. God, what a moron. That guy is so stupid.
Oh, Christian, I know.
Yes. What a fucking idiot. Don't say I owe everybody an apology, you fucking idiot. guy's fucking stupid. But yeah, poverty, karma hates that
Normally,
bitch's guts. Whatever she did is horrible because every time that bitch turns around, something horrific happens to her. Or
every time.
she just makes up good lies. One of the two. But since
Without
I've known
fail.
Natalie, or Poverly as I call her, since I've known that bitch, it's one thing after another. One thing after another. I mean,
Well,
damn.
she was e-bagging for money to pay her vehicle to get it, put it in the shop and get it fixed. After she already paid them $1,700 to fix it, and then she gets it out, and her tweaked out daughters steals it and her camper.
Oh my
So now
fucking
she's
God.
going to need the community buy her camper and a truck.
Well, they need to buy her fucking hand sanitizer because her hands are nasty. And get that bitch a manicure. I mean, please, somebody pay for this woman to get a manicure while she's in the hospital. Her hands and nails are, oh my God, they are. I mean, it looked like there was shit caked under her nails. You know, people that have really, really long nails and they wipe their ass and they don't clean them. That's what her hands look like. Like she was scooping the poop. Probably Sam's. But yeah.
Wow. Poverty.
Well, she's probably constipated from all them opiates and she has to dig the poop out of her butthole.
Probably. That makes sense.
Well, truth, hey, I'm learning, honey. I'm learning.
That's a good one.
Hogger said she got a finger training job on the side. You mean in the rear?
In the rear. I
In the
can't even say it. I'm laughing too hard. Y'all gonna make me pee my pants.
In the rear. Oh man.
Just send me some of them adult diapers for Christmas. I'll be all right.
Gosh, people kill me though, man. That's just, but yeah. So you guys, if you're not following it, follow the good juicy drama. If they're gonna put it out there, I'm gonna watch.
Well, yeah, because I got to make sure Jessie's okay.
Well,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
honestly, and I'm not, like I said, but Jessie's had a hard fucking year. And can you imagine
Me and her
somebody that,
both. Me
you
and
know, that
Jessie
you're
have both
talking
had a
about,
tough
you're talking
time.
to and stuff, and
So
to
I
your,
can
you know,
feel
your
her.
chick and your dude go behind your back, you
Mm.
know, that's just wrong.
And I don't mind my dude going behind my back, but my chick went behind my back, I'd be pissed. If that makes sense.
Yeah. But, you know, I just think that Jessie had been through an awful lot this year. And I just feel bad for her that, you know, now she got her fucking heart broke and they're putting it all over YouTube.
That's insane.
So,
Holy moly.
but I'm with Jay-Z, so
Just a minute.
you know.
Wait, let me get you more.
I mean, I had a problem with Jesse because I didn't know how to take the passive aggressiveness. You know, I didn't know how to respond to that. And then
Eat your food. Eat it.
that was just her nature. She wasn't doing it to be a bitch. I was just not reading it correctly. Because it's hard when you read people's comments to judge their tone, you know, and their intent from just the words themselves. So I think I just would look at her text and take it wrong. Like she wouldn't say anything, and then she would say something like, you know, something passive aggressive, and it pissed me off. But I've never not supported her, you know, and I think she went through a hell of a lot this year. So I don't know. I think I'm going to be Team Jesse. Put me down under Team Jesse. I'm officially declare. Yeah, exactly, Beck. I mean, you can have problems. You can have issues with people and work through it and move on. You really can. You know, I've always liked Jesse. I've always thought she was cool. I've always respected what a great content creator that she is. You know, she always creates interesting stuff, cool videos, you know, great community post. Interesting, you know, she switches it up. You know, like I said, I've gotten dinner ideas from her. I've also looked at something on her page and went, fuck, now I gotta have tacos. You know,
Well, I
so
used to watch her makeup streams all the time back when she was doing the makeup deal reviews or whatever. Yeah,
yeah, I like that channel when she did that. Yeah.
right. And that's
I was
when
trying to
I
learn
kind
to
of
do
I first met her
eyelashes.
then, I think, was when she was doing those.
Yeah, I was trying to get her to teach me how to do fake eyelashes. Yeah, Stony, they do suck, don't they? And especially if they play out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You just, yeah, I mean, she did a stream about me a couple times. She did one, Azel did one, you know, and I just didn't watch them. I let them get all that shit out of their system. I didn't feel like there was any reason to, you know, go back and forth and all that shit. So I just quit fighting with them. You know, we don't have to agree on everything, but it's hard for me. I don't dislike her. You know, it's easier to fight with somebody you don't like. Like, I fucking hate Sam. It's easy to fight with Sam. I don't like Meth Mac. It's easy to fight with him. You know, it's hard to fight. Like, it would be hard for me to fight with Beckers. I don't even know if I could think of anything. Or Stony, you know. I just don't think I could fight with them. What, robot?
Oh,
I didn't hear that,
I said
honey.
joys of swallow. He's
Oh,
easy.
what about that?
He's added to the list.
What
He's
about
added
that?
to the list
Cunt?
because he
Oh,
can't seem to
yes,
keep
your
my
big,
mouth
black,
out of
beautiful ass back. Beck, I'm a wonderful person. Yeah, I mean, back, remember when I used to, you know, way back, you know, I used to get hurt because you and Rodney would go and hang out in Shit Talkers stream, and it hurt my feelings. And even though you weren't participating, I felt like you were complicit. And then I realized that you didn't even have to be listening to what the panel was talking about. You were chatting, and I never seen you say anything about me. So I got over it. We moved on. We talked about it. We got over it. And that's been, God, it's been a couple years, and we've never ever had another thing between any of us. So I don't know. Just saying. And me and Hogger, we smooched and made up a long time ago. So, but yep, public breakups suck. Right. You've never knocked my knockers. Exactly. Well, exactly, Hogger, you know, and that's what I was talking about, you know, earlier. I don't know if you were in here, but I was talking about Buds was bashing me. And I was just so hurt by the whole thing because I haven't been bashing him. I haven't said anything bad about Buds. I just didn't talk about it. I thought that was what you did when you cared about somebody and you had a disagreement.
Buds was bashing you?
Yes, it hurt my feelings.
Aw.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings. I mean, I honestly,
Yeah.
I know we're not friends anymore, but I didn't think that he would publicly bash me.
Yeah, he will to get points
And
with
it
them
just hurt
weirdo.
my feelings, you know. It's like, damn, those are the ones that hurt my feelings is, you know, people that stab me like that. Like,
Yeah.
Sam, when he says or does something, it doesn't hurt my feelings because I'm good fuck about Sam. I mean, Buds and I aren't talking, but I didn't bash Buds. I didn't make videos about him. I didn't do anything. I just didn't talk about it. And I thought that was, you know, the way you handle something like that. And it just really hurt my feelings to see him talking shit about me. Like, dude, I never call you AIDS of hazard. I never talked about your mom or the care that you gave her. I've always been, you know, just because I'm not talking to you anymore doesn't mean that, you know, that's open game to talk shit about me, man. I mean, damn.
And you never said nowhere near what Tally said about him, AIDS and hazard. And Shit
I
about
never
his
said
mom.
anything. I just told my side of what happened between he and I earlier on Stella's channel about the whole wrench thing and him snitching and, and I just simply removed his wrench. He wasn't blocked or anything. I just removed the wrench and he's the one that got butt hurt. Remember? And when he come to visit you, I asked you to kind of intervene and see if there was some way we could kind of squash it. And I didn't want, he wouldn't talk to me at all. I tried to talk to him like an adult, see if we could fix things. He blocked me, ghosted me, wouldn't talk to me. And then after 3 or 4 months, he pops up and throws me a hug emoji and, hey, Nikki and stuff. And I ignored him. And I was like, no, we're not just going to skip past this like nothing happened. That's not how I am. So I have not responded ever to him. And then today he was in Sam's and he was bashing me and saying really hurtful things about me.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, man.
Wow.
But you know what? I sent him a message on Instagram and I told him, I haven't said anything about you and I wish you the best, man. I said, but I'm so thankful that I really saw your true colors.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. I'm so happy that he showed me what was under, the hat. So I'm really grateful that I saw what kind of, because people had told me and I was like, no, man, it's okay. I'm just not even going to go there. We're not going to, and, I see what kind of a person he is and that's okay. That's cool. I'm still not going to bash him. I'm not going to call him names. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just really grateful that he showed me his real side. So just let it be a lesson to you out there. What kind of person you're dealing with.
Yeah, I quit fucking with him after he was like saying that side wasn't negative. It's like, dude, this whole community is negative. It's fucking Sam. Like, what are you fucking retarded?
Oh, Hamilton. Here's one of the Love Triangle participants now.
Oh, yeah. How dare you?
You home wrecker.
I know. Big Hamilton home wrecker, homegrown home wrecker.
You don't know nothing about fucking girl code, dude code, friend code.
How dare you, sir?
Man. You a hoe. Yo. So I know, right? Back. Anybody thinks that I'm not going to say something, don't know me.
Those in the no.
Mm-hmm.
Beck, are you stirring the pot, Rebecca? You are, Hamilton. You are a home wrecker. I've seen it in print. I saw it in print, man. I read it. I read the whole thing. So shame.
Mm-hmm.
If this was Game of Thrones, you'd be walking through the fucking town naked at this point.
Somebody boo this man.
I know, right? Shame. Don't come after my man. I'll take your ass out, Hamilton. I'll scratch your fucking eyes out. You look at my man. Stay the fuck away from my man.
And I'm now a chubby gay guy, so.
Yeah.
Stella, you are my man.
Get up here, home wrecker.
Home wrecker. Yeah.
You owe us all an apology.
That's just terrible. Hamilton homegrown home wrecker. That should be your new name. Triple H. Hamilton homegrown home wrecker.
Here it comes up. Let's hear what the home wrecker has to say.
Yeah, drop a link for Triple H.
Okay, I thought I pinned it, but hang on.
I've been wrecking homes since the late 80s, and I ain't never stopping.
Oops.
I stole cows and I wrecked
Hamilton.
Yeah. Hamilton homegrown home wrecker. Whoop, whoop.
I wrecked a home last week. Oh my God, me and Jizzy should go out on a date on Sunday.
Sunday.
You know what I mean, Dizzy? Hit me up. Oh my God.
You guys are close, aren't you? I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be neat though. Anyway, if you did take her out to dinner.
Maybe you could maybe you could get her to let you use her address in case they come for you with the apple Davids.
I know. We've heard he's here.
Hey, Hamilton.
Hello.
What's
So
up,
I'm not
homewrecker?
a homewrecker. I'm not gonna steal
You a
anyone's
homewrecker,
man.
sir?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna steal women.
Homewrecker.
I don't steal. I don't believe in it. It's wrong.
Well, everybody knows that Natalie was Jezzy's. You did steal her, you
No,
homewrecker.
no, that's not true. They broke up, and there was a lot of time that passed. So,
No, I want to hear your side of the story.
well,
'cause
a lot of
that's not
time
what
had
you guys are
passed, right?
posting,
So,
but that's not what you guys are posting in the community tab.
well, you got to talk to Jezzy. That's not me. I'm like,
Well, you're
So-
responding right back to her, so you
me
called her
and
out on
Natalie
other
have only
things.
been talking for a month. Her and Jezzy have been broken up for a long time. And I went to Jezzy myself personally and told her like a fucking man. I was honest. I was forthright. And I just got shit on for it. I wish I never even had to tell her. I wish it could have been kept a secret forever.
Homewrecker.
I'm not a fucking homewrecker. That's so mean.
I'm Team Jezzy, man. You knew that was her chick. You got no
I
right.
know, bro.
But
We all-
wait. So, like, how?
You're supposed to
Just
be
can't
Jezzy's
lay
friend as
claim on a
well.
human
So,
being.
you have no code. So I personally wouldn't let you around anybody that I cared about.
You think I'm gonna try to fuck them?
I'm just saying, if I was Jezzy, I would feel betrayed and that you're a homewrecker. You broke the code. You don't
my
go
God.
after your friends' exes. It's bad karma. You lost a friend.
You know
in
what though?
Jezzy over
I
it.
feed birds every day. I have good karma.
You lost a friend in Jezzy over it. Was it worth it? Was Natalie worth that to you?
So let me tell you this: if I could lose a friend that easily, then were they really my friend to begin with?
If you're fucking my partner, yes,
It
that's
wasn't.
betrayal.
All right. So
You're
first
a
off, you
traitor.
guys are
And you're
failing to
talking shit
understand.
about Jezzy to Natalie. Absolutely, you're a traitor.
Okay, now can I talk? You're failing to understand. They weren't together anymore. And from what I heard, and I was loyal as a friend to Jezzy, and then I heard they broke up. I heard the circumstances. I knew they weren't getting back together when I heard the circumstances. And it's not like I jumped right in there, like I was just waiting for my day. It just kind of happened, like we start having feelings for each other. And it's not like either of us were out to hurt Jezzy. It was the exact opposite. Neither of us wanted to hurt Jezzy.
You still broke the
Like
code.
Jezzy still meant,
and you
something to break
sacrificed your
the
friendship with Jezzy for Natalie.
Well, Natalie means a lot to me.
Oh,
Well,
my God.
evidently she does. You're willing to, do that. Go against your, friends' exes are off limits. It's a code. Like Stoney said,
So
she
who
would
wrote
be
that code?
disappointed if one of us went out with Tyler. We're her friends. Tyler's dead.
It'd be different if they were together. If they were together, while they were together and while I thought they were together, I
Have
was
you been with
respectful.
her? Have you been with Natalie?
No, we haven't even met in person yet. We've only been
with her
talking for a
either,
month.
So at this point, you and Jezzy are in the same boat. But you moved in on Natalie when you seen that there was a rift between them.
Nah, that's not even true.
Well, that's what the comments say in the.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jazzy's hurt, right? And I understand it hurts. Like, I tried to do everything I could
why
to
would
like
you
talk
attack her
to her
online
and
and
be
bring
real
that
with
shit
her.
online? You didn't have to say you started.
Yeah, well, they were saying shit too and antagonizing me, and I'm not known for having a good control over my temper. I'm just a weak person myself.
Well, that's what I said when before you come up here.
I'm not a fucking homewrecker though, and I'm a man of high morals.
No, you're a home wrecker and a code breaker, and you went behind your friend's back.
I didn't
and
go
talked
behind her back
to a
though. I
girl.
told her to her face. I
Went
did tell her to her
Jesse's
face.
back and talked to Natalie about Jesse. Bad
No.
form. Shame. You're a home wrecker.
Oh my God, you're so mean.
I stand behind what I said.
Is that Stella or is that Nikki?
It's Nikki.
Okay.
Nikki, princess.
N-I,
If you're a
double
home
K to the I. I get it. I get it.
I want you to be clear. I want you to know it was me. It wasn't Stella. It wasn't Evan. It was Nikki.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Nikki, that you feel I'm a homewrecker, and I'm sorry if I ruined my reputation to you. But like,
I didn't have any thought to you whatsoever until all this started. I just saw your name in Green Bicycles and other chats and things. You and I never really interacted very much, if at all. So
well,
I didn't have a
much
dog in
love
the
and
race.
respect. I know you have
I've
your
known Jesse for
opinion.
years.
I'm not mad at you.
I saw how you treated her in the middle of a breakup, and then you put that shit all over YouTube. So,
But
yeah,
the thing
look
was,
like the
though,
bad
we
guy
all
in my
right.
eyes.
Can I kind of talk? We didn't want that on YouTube. Jesse and Dave pushed the
You
issue.
posted it though. You didn't have to respond.
When someone's putting up knife emojis to someone you really care about, effigies of them or whatever.
Oh,
Like,
that's why it says they got mad about emojis. See, I didn't
Yeah.
even know what that meant.
I
from
come from a
Jesse.
place, Hamilton is a rough city. If you put up knife emojis, that means you want to do something to somebody. To me, where I come from,
So,
I
because
don't
Jesse
know.
put
I was up all
emojis
night.
up,
I was
which she
pissed
is
off at Dave.
infamous. So Jesse, who is infamous for using emojis and things like that in her context, you took
Mhm.
that as a direct threat. So you decided to out Jesse's personal life on her community tab.
Okay, so
and
let me.
continuously
All right. I'll give you a full
Shut up
explanation.
and let me finish. You continuously posted for over an hour. And
Okay, but you're
tagging
making
us.
assumptions. Do you want to hear like the full recollection of events?
Wow, this is
Like,
getting good.
she's been really picking on me, picking on Natalie for a long time. Her and her friends, and we ignored it for a long time. And then, they just pushed the wrong button today, and I fucking went off. It's what happens. You shouldn't pick on a guy's girl like that.
But you stole the girl.
What does that
What?
mean?
I didn't. I
You
you
did.
think I could just steal Natalie from Jesse?
Well,
Like,
actually,
who do you
Jesse
think
said-
I am? Like, I'm this PIMP?
Well, actually, Jesse said she threw Natalie away, so you were actually dumpster diving.
So then why is Jesse so pissed off?
Well, I'm just asking. I didn't. I'm just
Another
asking you
one
a
man's trash
question.
is another man's treasure.
So you were dumpster diving and stuff. You weren't
Found something
inspiring
glorious.
Natalie against Jesse behind Jesse's back.
Well, I don't
while
like
her and Jesse
insinuating
were
Natalie
still
is trash.
talking.
So let's not use that analogy. But I understand what you mean, and I don't feel like it was that way. I feel like they had gone their separate ways, and like, how long should I have waited? Should I have waited forever? Should I just gave up on my
You shouldn't have
feelings?
done that because Natalie and Jesse were a couple. Jesse's supposed to
Mhm.
be your friend. So, just like Stony Crow and Tyler were a thing, I would never flirt or go after Tyler because it would hurt Stony and it would break the code.
And I wasn't flirting with Natalie until I found out they had broken up, and we started talking, and I realized they're not
make it
getting back
right.
together. Then it's like, I'm a friend to both of them. So
No,
like,
you're not. You're not Jesse's friend. You're not.
that's what you
You're
think,
not
man.
her friend.
That's what you think. But then if
No,
that's the
I
case,
know it.
why did I
If
go
you
to
were her
Jesse
friend,
and
you
talk to
wouldn't
her?
fuck with her girl.
So when I went to
Never.
Jesse and
There
talked
is no
to her,
statute of
that's when like
limitation
every
on
day I feel
girls.
okay.
Nope, fuck
You're doing
you.
great, man.
You're a snake. You're a homewrecker. End of story.
That's insane, dude. That's weird.
Well, at least I'm showing you manners and like respect. So like, can you please just let me talk too? Like, it's not fair. You just yell over me. I'm a reasonable person. I'm not a bad guy. Jesse might be hurt, and I didn't want her to be hurt, but how was I supposed to deal with it? It's a shitty situation that none of us wanted to be in.
You did.
Yeah.
I tried to friend zone Natalie out of respect for Jezzy.
Why would you even think that about Jezzy? I mean, about Natalie, while Jezzy and her were an item, and then when
They
they
weren't
broke
at this
up,
time.
you
So first off,
still, as Jezzy's friend, which you stated earlier that you were Jezzy's friend, did you not?
okay, so they weren't together at the time. When I found out they weren't together, I actually blocked them both and tried to friend zone Natalie because I didn't want to get in between them. But I heard more. I don't know. I started having feelings for Natalie. It's hard not to have feelings for someone if you're around them a lot. And fuck, we're all just controlled by our hormones and fate. So it's kind of hard to I don't
But
know,
you have to
pass
be a
blame.
desperate motherfucker to go after your friend's exes.
That's rude.
That's the truth. I've always felt
What
that
if you
way.
really
It's not a
like the
weak thing.
person? What are you supposed to do?
I just want to say
You know how
one
many
thing
people
and
there
be
are in the
totally.
country and online? You didn't have to go with that. You broke
Yeah.
the code. You're a home wrecker. Maybe Natalie and Jezzy would have worked it out. You don't know that. You jumped right in there and started talking.
So don't you think some of
Maggie
it's all right,
down.
you're putting
You
it all
start
on me,
letting
but
her bash
Natalie
your friend Jezzy. So
Natalie
you're
didn't
a
want to be with
fucking
Jezzy. Jezzy
snake.
didn't want to be with Natalie. Natalie wanted to be with me. I wanted to be with her. So what's the problem with that?
You're a snake.
Wow.
I don't care. You know
Home
what?
wrecker.
Snakes are dope. I love snakes. I have a pet snake.
Home wrecker. Scumbag.
I would never call you names. I don't even know you well enough to be saying things like that. Plus,
If I did what you did, I would expect it.
well, I think you're a very lovely person despite how you're treating me, and I wish you all the best.
Okay.
Because I feel like you're getting a bad impression of me, and I won't judge you for it. I understand you're Jezzy's friend. I understand you're going to defend her and be upset for her, or and that's okay. And I'm sorry if I pissed you guys off.
You didn't piss me off. I'm just calling it like I see it.
Well, fuck. Can I smoke a bowl, or are you going to yell at me?
No smoke. Maybe can you give Buds and Hazard some tips on weed? Because I want to be honest with you, his weed is not that good. I smoked. Honestly, I smoked it, and his weed is not that good.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, no. You can. I mean, it looks good. You can have stuff look good on camera, but
as
when
far
you
as the bro code goes, I'm not going to insult another man's weed.
Oh, I see. You won't talk about somebody's weed, but you'll snatch
But you'll
somebody's
steal a
pussy
girl.
from them. I got
Have
you.
you tried
Okay,
it?
we all gotta have that line we
Hamilton?
won't cross.
Yo,
I'll take
honestly,
the
like
Viagra,
how
I won't talk shit about your weed. I got you, boo.
Have you tried his weed? Because I have. I
We
mean,
live
that
in different
weed in
countries.
Michigan, you can go in any dispensary and get it for $59 an ounce.
Yeah, I'm in Canada, so we can't just ship each other weed, unfortunately.
No, I'm just saying though. You know the bottom end weed in the dispensaries. That's what he fucks with. That's what he grows.
Well, to each their own. I'm sure he enjoys it.
Maybe you should get him some tips.
I can give him some lady advice because apparently I'm just this fucking sleazeball fucking quagmire type that I'm like, hey, giggity, giggity, let's go. See vagina, and I'm just like all over it. It's not true. For real though, I apologize to Jezzy too. Because I do feel bad for what happened today. I didn't want this to happen. I was about doing that earlier. Doing what? I don't even know what you're talking about, slow burner. About the rosin? Oh, I don't care, man. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, if you want, I refund you. I didn't want to take money from you anyways for you. It was just like a gift. I'm kind of just new with pressing rosin. But anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm not a home wrecker. So everyone's muted but me. Fuck. Well, this is my big singing debut, I guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for the singing talents of Hamilton Homegrown? All right, well, I don't know. You guys all muted, and this is making me uncomfortable. So
I'm here.
I'm trying to hear you talk about the situation.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a home wrecker. I'm not a home wrecker. I'm not a backstabber. I'm none of that shit because I was really mindful of Jesse's feelings. I knew there was nothing I could do about hurting them, but I tried my hardest to like be straight up with her and kind of just blew up in my face. All right, so I just wanted to like come up, defend myself. It was nice meeting you all.
Thank you for coming up, Hamilton.
Well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure.
And much love. Bye, Nikki. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Well, there's that part of the story. You know, there's always a bunch of sides to everything. I like to hear them all. Well, if you go to Sam's to hear the other side, here's what happens. Sam plays my content, the entire live stream that he's live. And then when he's how do you say that? Commentating it, all he does is talk shit about me and Nikki. So, I mean, it's like a rerun. It doesn't matter. You can watch it live here and or you can listen to him commentate it. Hey, Allie, Hogger. Hey, Slow Burner, how are you today? Well, Beckers, I know. And, you know, I thought I had one of them internet relationship with Charles, but I think he dumped me for Ann. You're good, JoJo. You're all right. Just do whatever, honey. How you doing today, Allie? You feeling better, girl? I'm good, Slow Burner. I'm good. Just doing my thing right now. Visiting family, taking care of business, and then I'm off to another journey. Oh, that's good to hear, Allie. I'm glad to hear that, sweetheart. I think I should be the ghost of Sam. Because I'm serious, he has no content without saying mine.
It's easier every day, man. Living in
Yeah,
a
and
Where'd you go?
he's so easy to trigger. Man, I got him. He spewed for hours in there about this shit today.
Woo!
Sam, afraid they're
Oh,
coming to
you
get
always
him.
kidding me.
They're coming. Hey, they're coming to get me. Ha ha. Hey, what? There's a
You
song
know what I
about.
find super funny is you could be talking about the weather while he's double streaming you, him and the parasites, the diseased ones, sit and talk about how you're using Sam for content while he's double streaming you.
I
And
don't
they
double
all
screen him
agree with
ever.
it.
I
It's
don't double
so
screen anyone actually ever.
hello, Allie. How are you? Yeah, it's weird. It's like, I don't know. I can't stand to be around people that gaslight their own selves. It's crazy.
Listen to Christian. But Charles is mad at me now
Why?
because he took my wrench on his channel. Then he got mad because I took all his wrenches on my channel.
Oh yeah, that's how they're weirdos, dude. I
I
swear,
mean, I
man.
gave him like 5, you know, and I only
Yeah,
had 1 in his. But he took, and then he timed me out today. So I left.
yeah.
I'm
He's a
gone. Done.
hmm He's definitely a weird one. He's the one that likes to dish it out but can't take it.
I don't
Yeah.
know why he's doing all that taking up for Sam. You know, Sam don't deserve nothing. Nothing.
Well,
Nothing.
they're never Trumpers. They can literally see the most horrible activities out of a dog thief and they'll brush it aside because the hatred of us is so great. No matter what he does, they'll brush it aside. It's great to watch. It's the height of hypocrisy.
Oh yeah. And and the whole time Nikki was gone, it was every other word out of their mouths was Nikki this,
Nikki,
Nikki that. And Nikki hadn't
uh,
been here in almost 2 months.
I know it's fucking funny.
Thank you, Valerie. Yeah, and I like, I don't really care. I know, but he's got such a big, huge, sexy ass crack, Jojo. I love them big booties, and I cannot lie.
Charles, yeah, but still though, dude. See, and a big booty's great, but when it's all pimpled up and got pimple marks all over it, it's nothing to look at. It's gross, dude. And Charles's butt was the most pimply thing in the world, dude. That's disgusting. Wash your butt cheeks, dude. Like,
I washed mine today. Mine are really clean and smell really good. And my hair's
imagine.
soft and shiny.
Yeah, that's gross, dude. I'm fucking tired. I had a long day traveling today.
Traveling
Um,
tires you down, don't it?
oh, so much.
That's why I enjoy resting when I get places. I enjoy kicking back and resting,
Yeah.
taking my time. Charles thinks I'm just supposed to drive, 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 and go, 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 and I don't travel that way. You know,
Yeah.
I like to stop and take my time and enjoy the ride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So where you going next on your next venture out?
I'm not sure. I'm leaving on the first. I just I can feel myself getting ill from the cold weather. It's fucking cold in northern Michigan. It is cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly here. Um, it was last night, but I forgot to put my socks on. I did. I forgot to put them on, and I couldn't find them in the dark, and I said, "Fuck it." So I just
Yeah,
covered. I was plenty warm though.
that's what I got my snowmobile suit on now.
Well, I got my heater with me, and so I've got some propane, but I'm not using it just because it's a little chilly. You know, I need
Mhm.
to make my body used to the cold winter weather, so I
Yeah.
don't get sick and cold when it gets colder. So I'm trying to get used to it right now while it's gradually getting colder. So I
Mhm.
got the door open almost all night long. And then when it gets really, 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 really cold, then I get up and pull the door to.
Yeah.
My
It's
dog's got his nice warm bed and he's got his coat on, so he's good.
it's up here to where all the leaves have fallen. It's time to move. You know.
Well, it'll
It's
be
time.
snowing there soon.
So I don't know. I want to go hit a trail or something, or just get on my motor scooter and ride. What's up, JoJo? Valerie, Christian. Fuck you,
Oh yeah.
Christian.
Yeah, I love that buddy heater. Boy, that thing, it kicks out some heat. I don't have to leave it on very long and this whole van's warm. And then I shut it off and get under my blankets. And then when I wake up, if I wake up and it's cold, I'll turn it on, knock the chill out again and, leave it on a few minutes. And I shut it off when I go to sleep. I don't ever sleep with it on.
Yeah.
Safety reasons.
Mm-hmm. I just turn on my jet oil when I like make water. It warms up the Jeep.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Yeah, I just vent it. I open the sunroof while I do it.
Well, my van's drafty enough. Usually, I put the heater over by the door, and
Yeah.
because it's got that what a low oxygen cutoff valve on it, and if it doesn't get enough oxygen, it will shut itself off. Or if it gets tipped over, it'll shut itself off. It's got a lot of safety features on it.
Hmm. What's up, Mojo? How are you?
Somebody's horn got stuck. Oh, it quit. Yeah, my little grandbaby was here earlier. That's why I muted. My little Martha. Her came to see her nana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tried to call my baby this morning, but she didn't answer the phone. She's probably busy tending babies. Half the time she can't. She got 2 phones, but the kids drag them around and play with them, and half the time she can't find them. She has to. I don't. So if she doesn't answer, I don't worry. I just call back later
Hmm.
because I've had to hunt the phones down. When I was there watching the kids, because they'd have until and they'd have them in their toy room.
Oh God.
Yep, little children's.
Yeah, they take them everywhere, huh?
Yep.
They sure do.
Yeah,
Oh,
we had another death in the family this week. So, it was my granddaughter's grandpa.
okay.
I'm back.
Rest in peace to the grandpa.
Yeah,
Hey, honey.
he was a good guy. He had a tower business. Evan. He
Yeah.
they climbed towers and repaired them and built new ones and changed bulbs and painted them and whatever's. He was pretty cool dude.
That's what's up.
Where did Hamilton Homewrecker go?
He
He
went to the
left.
rec home somewhere.
He told you bye before he left though.
Aw, I had to go walk the puff. You know how she is.
Hmm.
Well,
She's
my
like
grandbaby came by a while ago.
look, she got to go to the bathroom, so she's like, I gotta go now.
Becker said she was yelling for you the whole time.
Yay! Like good yelling.
Yeah, screaming. No, I thought Hamilton was going to sing, so I muted myself, but he didn't sing.
Of course not. He's a fucking homewrecker.
I honestly didn't know he could sing. I was going to listen to him.
Yeah. I just don't think that you should move in on your friend's chick.
Yeah, man.
Just my thinking. What do I know?
Well, I would never move in on Ann's man, Sam. Never.
Right. See?
See? Nope, never.
She peed on him. He's hers.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't believe like people didn't even pick up on the fact that Ann lied on fucking Sam twice, and no one even cared, dude.
Yeah. And they just kiss and make up, but the rest of us are so fucking vile.
So vile. Like
Sam talked about her husband, threatened all kinds of shit.
I better
It's
never
okay.
hear her call me a liar again.
Well, she she lied about all kinds of stuff. So nothing that she says is true. Like she's always saying, I'm reporting blah, blah, blah. She never reported Sam. She's a fucking liar. Like she's always been. How do I even know that Sam threatened my life? She never produced a receipt because she's a fucking liar.
She said Sam was going to cut my throat.
How do you know though?
I
mean, it sounds like something he'd say.
I just put the video up of her saying it.
She's disgusting. And
It was a screenshot of the chat.
She's
Okay.
gotten even more vile than she was when Buzzard was alive, playing the victim. Every time somebody's talking about something that has nothing to do with her, she'll say, well, they talked about my husband and they trolled me. And it's like, oh my God, somebody stamp her fucking victim card so she'll shut the fuck up. My God, I get so tired of hearing her cry about it. The reason your
Well,
husband was talked about was because you talked about other people's family when they died. That's how it works, bitch. God.
well, while you were gone, I handed out a whole shitload of victim cards. Some people
Thank
grabbed
you.
handful of them.
Thank you.
And then I had the other day, I had to cash in the victim cards today, and oh my God, the victims poured out of the woodwork.
It was a pretty good day, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
Oh,
told my crew, they're like,
absolutely.
God, this was so good. We had so much fun watching all
it
this. I
was
said, You're
Tupac.
welcome.
I love to watch them act like they're so moral. We're moral over here, and
I
they're
know
not.
Sam is so
It-
disgusted by things I've said, and it's like, bitch, you said way worse and you meant it.
oh
But I
yeah,
still think it's
can we
funny.
get the clip up where he's singing the song about uh he enjoys the fact that something happened to you as a child?
Oh, yeah. I have that. I
Yeah,
have the one where he sings songs about fucking your mom.
yeah. Let's get all those uploaded so I can just
The one
stop
where he
and say,
sang about Stella and stuff. He's got, and Jezzy. So he sang
yeah,
about Jezzy, me, Stella, your mom.
all those. Can we get those so I can feign? Oh my God! Listen to the voice of a monster. So please, let's get those so I can just fucking
Just Tupac. Hey,
act like
Tupac.
they
Like Tupac! Whoop, whoop.
to show how the big a monster Sam is and the rest of his followers. They all sign the check that Sam writes. Oh.
Oh,
You gotta fake and you gotta be like, oh my God, I
I
care
know.
so
I don't do accents, man. I can do hillbilly and drunk girl.
much.
Well, Evan,
Oh,
what about Tattly? The other Natalie, the one I call Tattly. Her
poverty.
poverty. Yeah.
Poverty.
Her twister
Yeah.
daughter
Poverty.
stole her truck and camper.
Dude, I know, bro. What the fuck?
And her nails are black as a bowl of shit.
They got
Yeah,
poop
what is
under her
going
nails.
on with that?
It's just nasty, her hands. Oh, God. Sam was talking about me having stuff under mine. I was like, bitch, I was painting shit. That's why I had shit on my hands. I wasn't, my hands aren't dirty. I was painting.
Well, looky there, Nikki.
Do what?
Read the thing. I highlighted it for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for a file for Evie. I'm sorry. I was completely somewhere else. Squirrel.
Oh yeah, let's do it right now. Fuck yeah.
Oh, thank you, Tupac. You're so sweet. I love him. Him and I had I just quit going over there because of that Boston girl. Because I seemed to trigger her every time I was around her. So I just figured it'd be better. And I didn't want to cause Tupac any crap. So I just, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go kill my dog.
Yeah, you got the Trigger Olympics. You fucking trigger these people. Oh my goodness, Nikki.
I did 4 today.
Yes.
4.
Like
I
Mad
got
Mac.
4.
I honestly believe that Mad Mac, every time he climaxes, all he thinks about is you. That's why
You
he
think he
gets
screams
so
my
hurt.
name?
Yes, that's why he
He
gets
said
so
today that
mad.
he yelled at me one time and that's why I don't like him. It's like, no, bitch, you fucked with me for 2 years. You've told crazy stories about me. You've lied. He was telling the dog killing story again today. And it's like, oh my God, you fucking weirdo. It's like,
Weirdo.
Nikki,
I don't like
I
you
know how
because you're
many.
a fucking baby liar. What's
I
I'm sorry.
triggered Sam in all 8 of his devices, so I'm ahead. All 8 of them.
He was recording us today because he recorded that I said I didn't care if Mac has cancer, and I don't. I don't give a
That's
fuck if he
what
got
I'm saying.
cancer.
So I
I'm
triggered him
glad,
in
and I
all
said
8
I
of
was
his
glad
devices.
he's going to be around for 5 years so I can fuck with him.
Does everybody forget that Dog Lips hated Sam? Like literally, Dog Lips' couple last videos with Sam's on the stalk again.
Yeah.
Are we really as a community gonna glaze over the fact? And I don't care who also thinks that Dog Lips liked Sam. That's not reality. Remember, everyone, Dog Lips hated Sam. Sam put Dog Lips in jail. I hear fucking Sam signing a check, man. Dog Lips loved me. He absolutely
I went and got his medication. That's
yes.
because Pat paid him. He gave Sam money for stuff. That's
Dog
why
Lips,
Sam did shit for him,
yes.
because and that was before he went to jail. But that's why Sam did all that shit. He was talking about when he had COVID and all this. He went and did all that. That's because Pat paid him and gave him money to do that shit.
What's up, Joe? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Joe, while you're in the house.
And look at how Sam treats people that takes care of him. I hooked him up when he was in jail. And when he got out of jail, the one time I gave him a hotel and got his phone turned on so he could attack me. Now, this man always says, if Evan gives you something, he expects something out of you, which is a lie. I never even heard the man, or no, I think I heard him say thank you, but I've never said, go shoot a video and do this. There is no stipulations to the money that I give. There has never been. But we all know in the community, if you repeat things over and over again, then they become the truth. I've never put stipulations on any money ever, and I never will.
Well, if you want to send me some money, you can put stipulations on it. I'm cool.
Yeah. What up, White Teapot?
Just saying, whoop whoop.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I want to hit Florida. I'm going to the warm weather states.
Oh, let's see which one this one is. Hold on, let me see which one this one is.
Yes.
I'm a stinky, stinky motherfucker. Yes, I am. I can stink every now and then. Oh, yeah. Stinky Winky, you're the one. Stinky Sammy, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna go here and go.
All right, let's stop it for a second so we can talk over it so it's commentary. Yes, Sam, you are very stinky. Absolutely.
Well, yes, and it was just one of his. He's got a few songs out there, so that was just one of his greatest hits.
No, I'm just saying it for the livelihood of Stella's channel, because Sam and them love to
commentary. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
here's the Stella one. Here we go.
Let's hear it.
Well, these are actually Rubber Tramps, so he don't have them.
She's another whore, oh yeah. She spread her legs at a young age, yeah, and took the dick.
So that's Stella's.
Let's talk about that. Sam
let's talk about it.
Yes, we have a man who is mentally ill talking sexual about an elderly woman. Now, was Sam talking about her being under the age, taking a D? Yes, in my opinion, yes. So he's not only talking about an elderly woman, the monster's talking about a child.
Yeah, absolutely. And he sings songs about women like that because he hates women. He called me a whore today because I said I would fuck Scrap for practice. And I mean, I wasn't being dirty I wasn't talking dirty about Scrap. I was just saying Stella and I were talking about Scrap, and I just said I would.
He's cool. I love Scrap, dude.
And I know he's married. I mean, I wasn't flirting with him, and he knows it. I've said it to Scrap before. He knows.
I got a video up, Nikki, where somebody else made a video, Sam or something, telling why he hates women.
Yeah, because his dick is tiny, and every time he shows it to somebody, they laugh at it.
Well, he wants to repeat. He likes the receipts up there, so I put them up on my community wall.
Well, that's what it is. That's why he hates women, is because his dick is really tiny. And every time he ever showed it to a woman, they're like, what the fuck are you going to do with that?
What is that? Hey, man, it curves, man. It hits the G
Yeah,
spot.
it's a banana. And they're like, yeah, no, I don't need a plantain. And he says if you want something bigger, then that's because you're blowed out.
You're a
It's like,
hoe.
you don't understand how a vagina works. You can have a baby and it will snap back into place. And he's like, you should learn to do Kegels and all that and stuff. And it's like, Sam, you can go and have a procedure and have your coochie tightened. You can, but you can't do anything about that tiny dick of yours. So there wouldn't be enough stitches so that some woman would be able to fill that thing. So just saying.
A penis pump only makes them get hard. It doesn't make them any bigger. Fact.
Yeah, exactly. It just brings the blood to them.
Yep.
But I've seen it and I thought it was a giant clit. I really did. I thought it was like an engorged clit.
It honestly looked like a little Vienna sausage with a mushroom top on it. And then it has this big old mole on the side of it. Looks like a bunch of big old dog ticks.
I know. Remember, he used to sit in your basement and pull it up.
Well, yeah, his nutsack looks like a wadded up paper bag. His nutsack's like big and wrinkly and stretchy. And he'd stretch it up over the top of it.
Nobody's making you stay, ho. You can get out if you're disgusted.
And it bounced like a rubber band. It did. It put just like pulling back a rubber band, popping it.
Like,
That's the way his old nutsack looks.
Oh, look, it's Tracy Moore, the Wicked Witch of the North. My sister from another twister.
I love Tracy so much. Her and Cecil. Like, I could sit and
talking about you when you did your impersonation of her with the red wig. We were just talking about that this morning, Evan, how much we loved it. Yeah.
Fucking Cecil. I see Cecil.
You got to do Tracy and me both for Halloween. Maybe
I know. I can't wait.
Blue.
Can't wait. And you know what? It's funny when I go to different parking lots, I'm gonna be dressed up as Tracy and be a fucking lot lizard and get fucking did up. It's gonna be a fucking BBC fucking gang banging on the center fucking piece. I can't fucking.
Yeah, I thought it was funny too, Tracy, when Evan did me and had the fucking butter dish with water in it for his tears. I was fucking rolling on the floor, and he had the blue wig and stuff. Oh my god, it was awesome! I laughed for 2 days. I mean, I was still mad, but it was so funny. You know when you're mad and you're laughing at the same time.
Yes. Here's my thing, Nikki. Have you ever been wrestling like your little brother or sister, cousin or someone, and you're stronger, but like when you're wrestling, they fart or you fart and you start laughing and they overpower you?
Yes.
You can't laugh
did
and
that
fight.
to me when we wrestled. That's why I won't wrestle her anymore, because she farted on me.
Oh, God. It just proves right there you can't laugh and fight at the same time.
You can't.
Because
and
you
right
can't.
then, when I laughed at you doing that, all the fight went out of me. I'm like, damn it. That's hilarious. And it really
so that's the trick.
The whole situation. That's why it was so easy for me to move on and get over it, because that was so fucking hilarious. And I was just so amused by the whole thing. I said, now that's a shit talking motherfucker right there. That's a person you want to argue with. That's a person you're at a boring party with, and you pick a fight with them just because they're good to fight with.
Exactly.
I had a couple cousins I used to do that with. Her and I would just say, okay, you ready? And she'd be like, yes. And I go, you want to start or you want me to? And we just get into it and just freak everybody out. I mean, we'd like throw food at each other and call each other all kinds. And my family would just stop. Everybody would just stop and look at us. And we would just go at it. And then we'd go outside and get high and laugh,
I love it.
Did Callie get struck for showing his penis the other day?
That was not a penis. He showed his vagina.
Vagina. If that was a penis, that thing is like.
Come on, Ev. You've seen a lot of penises, and so have I.
Yeah.
That was
I
not a penis.
just wondered if he got struck. I hadn't seen him around.
And Lip's seen enough penises in her life. That was not a penis.
Yeah, I'm a penis expert.
Do you think Eddie wipes his penis when he's done taking a pee?
Do you think what?
Eddie wipes his penis when he's done taking a pee.
Look, I don't think about Eddie's penis, to be honest with you, other than the fact it must be humongous. It's all I've ever thought about it. So
Yes, gigantic. I heard that he has to wipe it because it hits a toilet bowl. And he has to- so when he sits, when he pees, he has to wipe his wiener. It's
well, I
like,
used to
what?
tell Eddie that it had to be big for Amber to put up with him because it wasn't his fucking personality.
Had to. Had
I'm
to.
like, bruh, you got to be packing because that's the only way.
The only way.
But
My
yeah,
goodness.
I don't really think about Eddie's dick. But thanks for putting that in my head tonight.
I think when he sits and pees, when he gets up, he wipes it like a
I'm
vagina.
sorry, Amber. I didn't mean to think about it. It was Evan's fault. Evan's leading me to the path to hell. Jam. It's not my fault.
I like
I was
Amjam
really not
way.
even thinking about it.
Yes, I love Amjam way more than Eddie. She's such a better person. Such a better human being.
There is another penis I haven't seen yet in YouTube, and that's Digger's. I'd like to see his.
Now, Digger's got some big dick energy, and when he did that video and he had them sweatpants on and he didn't have no underwear on, girl,
Yeah, that
I'm
one.
telling you. And I've seen Tyler's penis. It's pretty nice. I mean, his actual, well, no, I can't say his actual penis because I don't know if
I
that
was
was
gonna say I've seen them all.
not
Rick,
the slipper picture, the other one.
Alex.
So I don't know. Tyler sent me a picture of somebody else's asshole one time. It was the funniest thing I've ever received in my entire life. I laughed so hard because I think I was on your panel, Stella, talking about Tyler had to send naked pictures or something.
I know, and I loved his house shoes. They were fantastic.
But we're not hitting on him, Stoney. We're just talking about it. And him doing that, Tyler sending that picture out to people triggered Sam so hard because he used that as his defense for showing his dick. It's like, well, Tyler sent out unsolicited dick pictures and he even sent them to dudes. It's like, oh, okay, this is not grade school. It's okay. But it really upset Sam that Tyler sent his dick. I think what upset Sam was that Tyler's dick was bigger than his.
Oh, that's why Sam was mad.
And everybody wanted to see Tyler's, and nobody wanted to see Sam's. Nobody.
Sam's Peter is the type that stinks through the screen.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? He's just like
that night when he did that. And then he did it on Ginger's. And yeah, he's shown that thing a few times and acts like he ain't never done it. But he finally admitted it only took him 3 years.
Yes, it was finally admitted, and that's all that matters. It took him 3 years, but
3 years, 2 weeks, 7 days, 8 minutes, and 4 seconds.
And it had to have another different community fucking pull it out of him. You know?
Noodles, wasn't it?
No, it was the Terry.
Oh,
Mark
okay.
Terry.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see Danny Stranger is coming over to the community.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like Danny. He seems like a legit dude.
Yeah, I've been in his streams a few times, stalking peeps, you know.
Stoney said the house shoes were Photoshop.
Good old Pete.
What stuff?
Stoney says that those house slippers were 100% Photoshop.
With the picture of his dick in it.
Oh gosh, I miss you so much, Stoney. I really do. I love that girl. She makes me laugh so hard.
Yep.
She's good people, man.
Yeah,
She
I drop
is.
in Danny. I drop in
Now
Danny.
that's somebody I've never had a problem with. Never had a problem with Stoney. Never.
I don't think Stoney's had a problem with anyone. She's
I
good
did
people.
get upset when I was talked into a threesome, and then I found out she didn't know anything about it.
Ooh.
Somebody the other day was trying to tell me that Stoney was attic brats, and Rick Sanchez.
Oh no! Oh,
No, I know, but Rick thought Stoney was attic brats. I said, no way, I've seen them both. Stoney's got red hair and big old boobages, and she don't look nothing like Attic Brats. Is all I'm saying.
Attic brats couldn't be as
I mean,
are
Attic Brats has big
nice
boobs.
to me
Sorry
like
about that.
Stony is.
But
Trust me.
Stoney's redheaded. They don't look nothing alike.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay. Peace be upon you, brother.
Thank you, Joe. You know I love food porn.
Oh,
Oh my God,
yum. You're
he
so
does.
bad, Joe.
He sends me food porn, Nikki. I love it.
He's so
Evan.
fun. I love Joe.
Yeah, me too. He's a
He's a
good
good
guy.
guy. Jinx, show me a Coke. But yeah, I think that's what upset Sam was that it was, everybody liked the picture, even the guys.
Yep. I hope
And we were
Tyler's doing
talking
okay.
about it.
I've always liked Tyler. I don't
What's
know.
it
He's
been, a
just always been funny.
year and a half since it was sent out? And we're still
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
been
it.
quite a while.
So yeah, it made quite the impression on everybody, male and female. But I think that's great that Stoney says the house slippers in front of
Well, the only time I remember seeing Attic was on AJ's stream one night. But I've seen Stoney a couple times on streams, and I know they're not the same person. That's all I'm saying. That's all I meant by
No,
that.
Stoney is a wonderful person. Attic is a gash. Just plain and simple. I mean, and Stoney's not married to SP, suicidal porn star. Attic Brat's married to fucking moron, pistol sucker. So, uh,
I saw a name Attic something or other over in Sam's earlier. I don't know if that
you
was
got a
her.
naked picture of Pangy in the shed? What? Girl, you need to send me that. Kind of bitch don't share that with her friend. I take everything I just said about Stony Crow back. She a hoe, and I never liked her.
Damn.
Stony, you better send me that picture, hooker. I don't want to see Tyke.
Well, Pansy looks good in the hammock. I can verify that.
I want to see Pangy in. I want to see Pangy
You ought to see him
in
in
the
his
shed.
hammock. Hey, I'm
Oh,
serious.
okay. I'm sorry. I take it all back, Stony. I love you. Let's
Oh,
kiss and
Pansy
make
lives
up.
in her shed. But
You
no,
said,
seriously, you ought to see Pansy in that hammock. He should pose for a centerfold picture for one of those.
wouldn't that be? I liked it when he did the river. Remember when he'd been out hiking and he sat in the river and it set it up
Yeah,
like a pool and all that. He could have done
but seriously,
completely strip.
can you picture him in a
Oh
speedo
God,
there,
there he is.
laying back in his hammock? Oh, there he is.
Oh my God, there he is. I'm leaving.
Oh, no, I'm serious. I think he should be on the centerfold of a male magazine.
Oh my God, Stony is pregnant with her 27th child.
Yeah, somebody said that the other day. I don't remember who. I hear so much stuff all the time. I got to where I forget who says what anymore. There's so
Well,
much
they
of it.
always talk shit about Stony, man. She always usually makes it.
Oh, I think it was Rick that said that too. Matter of fact,
But yeah.
my memory isn't gone yet, by the way.
What's up, Pangy? We were just talking about you. You probably heard the whole thing. Fuck.
Christian says they're a wanted poster. Yeah, because these women sure do want Pangy. That's for sure, Christian. A wanted poster would be a good
I finally
one.
blocked Christian. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's a moron. But yeah, we were just talking about you, Pange.
No blanks here.
Oh. But yeah, Stoney's a good girl. I love Stone. I ain't got nothing but warm, fuzzy things to say about her unless she's holding out naked pictures of Pangy on me. And then she's a hoe. And I'll jump you outside in the parking lot. Catch me outside. How about that? I think that's how they threaten everybody.
Yep. And that's not Sam either, by the way. I'm not sure who it is, but they're funny.
Right, Stoney? He used to say deplorable shit about me, Ricky. Dirty Sanchez.
Oh, I thought he was saying stuff because he did like you. That's the way these guys operate, Stoney. If they talk shit to you, that means honestly they like you.
Oh God, that means Jose likes me. Gross. Hello. What's up, D? What are you doing, girl? Just chilling.
Some of the guys too.
Yeah, a couple of the guys actually. Everybody wants some of that Pangy.
Yep.
I've heard all kinds of fun stories about him. But yeah, just laughing. I know, right? D, it makes me
Okay.
laugh. If you watched today, I should have got a fucking
You
bonus
silly little
point.
goose.
Oh, he's blocked. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, Stony, is to block them. I block them now that I have evidence, just to say, in case somebody does show up here at the house, since my address is constantly put out there and photos of my house are constantly put out. So in case something happens, I got it documented.
Yeah, D, in here, you better bring your adult diapers because you will laugh till you piss. It's funnier than hell in here. And we don't have to share other people's content to make people laugh either.
No, we
Honestly,
don't, do we?
that's the best part of it. Yeah.
You are the content, baby.
But
Did
I
you
wasn't going to
realize that
say,
today
well,
when
I wasn't
Sam
going to tell
canceled his
anybody that I was
entire
naked because then everybody would leave my chat,
Yeah. But Sam canceled his entire plan for his stream today to restream you.
I know, isn't that wonderful?
Well, I mean, I don't, when you don't, I mean, all he does is play music anyway and show the scenery out of his dirty windshield.
That's not scenery. He's took a picture. That's a green. He's never there where he's letting y'all think he's at. That's what I call a green screen thing. He's using a photo for a green screen.
Oh, I got you.
He's usually not there. He's somewhere else. He's not going to let you see where he's at
Yeah,
because he's too paranoid.
Well, yeah, he took something that was said today and completely flipped it around. Like when I said we need to set in motion to lure him back into Crescent City. And he must have
Yeah, well,
completely
I know, but
blocked out the
he
first
took what we
part.
said and just twisted it to suit his narrative. Is what he did.
Yeah, he completely changed what I said. I'm like, oh, I see what you did there. But I was talking about the cops looking for him because he's illegal. Not only was he, you can't drive and interact with the techs. That's
Well,
why Tally's boss
and
didn't
he's
want
not
him
supposed to be
streaming.
smoking weed and
Yep.
doing whatever's and driving either. That's under the influence.
But he can't interact with a live stream while he's driving. He can have a live stream like pointed at the road and just talk, but he
Right. That's
can't
what I do.
interact
Yeah.
with the chat, and that's what he does. And you
Yeah.
can't do that. So it doesn't
Because
matter if he's faking drinking and driving or
I
not,
tell the
he's
chat,
still
I can't
breaking
read
the
the
law.
chat because I'm driving, and I don't look at the chat. I just keep my eyes on the road and just keep talking.
Keep your hands on the wheel.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, D. That's why I said some of the shit I said so he could clip it, because I knew I could change his narrative like that. I managed to trigger 4 fucking people today and didn't even have to leave my couch.
I know, and I triggered all 8 of Sam's devices, and I didn't even have to get out of my van.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it, Stel?
I know. I feel good. I can sleep good now.
Yep, I got Green Thing, I got Charles, I got Sam, and I got Meth Mac.
Well, I beat 2 in battle royales while you were gone in the same week.
See?
All because, yeah, Green Thing and Sam.
Oh,
I
yeah.
won 2 on two different other channels.
Well, Sam is, he's not hard to show the truth about because he acts like he's so innocent and he's so moralistic that he's going to sit in judgment of all of us. And it's like, dude, the only people that are going along with you, just like when you and Tally are working together, it's because you have a common enemy. But we know that they're fucking with each other behind the scenes as well as us. I mean, like
Oh
Tally
yeah,
trying to sit on a
definitely.
panel and convince people that Sam doesn't take shit offline, and then 2 days later he's telling everything Sam's done, made Angie lose her job, he fucked with the kid, he fucked with Tally. So that shit's offline, and that shit that Sam has done to Tally, that Tally's calling him out for. So Sam is taking shit offline, and he does it to people like Tally.
I
So you
know. I
don't
tried
think
to
he would
tell
fuck
Tally
with
that it
us?
was Sam fucking with him. He wouldn't listen.
But he knows that it is now, and that's what I'm saying. They think it's us when it's each other.
I ain't never fucked with Tally. When I'm joking around with him and he's, like about his tarp shed and shit like that, I ain't never took nothing offline with Tally ever.
Oh, I put all his shit out there after he put my family's out every time. I will. He
Yeah,
put
I'm just
court
saying,
information
I
out
never
on
did
me.
though.
I don't give a fuck. I will put all his shit out there. He struck me, I struck him. So when he stopped fucking with me, I stopped fucking with him. That's how it worked. And that's the same thing with Voodoo. Voodoo said he wasn't going to fuck with me no more. I quit fucking with him. So you don't fuck with me, leave me alone. I'll leave you
So
alone.
what I
It's easy.
see though, that all these people are they're being forced basically to side up with Sam so that either Sam doesn't troll the fuck out of them and their family, or Sam knows something on them and they're afraid he's going to spill the dirt. And that's the reason I think a lot of them stay friends with him.
No, he's a tool.
Yeah,
He's
well,
a tool
definitely
for
a
them. They
tool
use Sam. They
for a
give Sam,
platform.
they pass Sam information on people so that Sam will fuck with them because Sam fucks with people offline. I
It's
mean, it's
because
just that
he's a
simple.
paranoid schizophrenic.
So, is he double streaming you now?
I don't know. I
Fuck
don't
you,
go look.
Sam.
Probably. I don't never go over and look at his crap.
I know. But I don't know why people would want to listen to us on his stream, except that they don't have the balls to say it over
I
here.
know y'all were listening to me on Sam's. Why don't y'all come over here? It's Stella's Van Life. Come on over here and get the gossip firsthand. Don't get it
Really?
secondhand.
Really?
Well,
But
if he would, if he'd put the link to my channel in his description, see, it would be better.
yeah, or something, right?
Right,
Post it, pin it, something.
right. I mean, if he's going to commentate or whatever all my videos, I think the least he should do, that's what most people do, is they put a link to the channel down in the description of the one they're talking about, so people know where to go to, see that person at, right?
Right. Well, but that's
And
okay. We
normally,
are talking about Sam. I
well,
mean,
believe it or
I
not,
remember.
if one of them put a video up about me or restream me and shit, normally throughout that month, I make about between 100 and 175 new subscribers. And my likes, all my stuff, my views, everything goes up.
Well, that's the same with Mac. If he makes a video about me, his views triple every time. He puts a post about me.
Yeah, but they
People were
should go.
asking him today in his live stream if I had a channel and shit. So, it's
Yeah,
just
but
a good
he's like Sam.
advertisement.
He's not going to tell them that you've got a channel.
I don't have a channel.
I know, but
I don't
he's
have a
not going to
video.
tell.
I don't have a channel. I
Oh,
haven't talked in chat. I don't have a channel. But I can go up
oh,
on
okay.
live stream.
I got you.
So
But
I'm not
still,
making videos. If I got something to say, I'll say it. I can come up on your panel. I go up on Evie's
yep.
panel. I don't need to make videos. I don't need to talk and chat. I'll say it with my own fucking face. Because it seems to hurt their fifis if I make a video about them and put the truth out there. They want receipts. When I post receipts, then they cry. So when I talk on a panel, they cry. So if Mac will send me $5,000, I'll shut the fuck up. That's what he's offering. He said he was spending that much. So
Yeah, Sam's a scammer.
oh, look, he's made a
Well,
video. He said that here's one of my crazy stalkers. Does anyone know something legally can do? Please leave it in the comments. I thought you were going to file a fucking restraining order against me on Friday in Brawley, Mac. What the fuck? Just another one of his fucking lies, like when he got drunk that time and threatened to kill himself, and then he went offline and everybody was so worried about him. He was just looking for attention, you know.
yep, they can't handle the receipts, Rodders.
Exactly,
That's
Rod. When I produced the receipts, when I made videos with receipts, they cried about them. They bitched, complained, reported my videos, did everything they could. So I'm not going to worry about all that. I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm not going to waste my time. If I
I
have a
got all my
video, I can
receipts
play it up
posted.
here on Stella's. She'll let me play a video if I want to. Evie will, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't need a channel. And come up here and say what I want to say. Stella's always willing to let me hang out.
Of course.
You know.
You're the princess. It's always good when the king, the queen, and the princess are sitting up on the throne together, you know, leading the chat in what is that? What is that? They call that camaraderie. Anyway, what word was that they used? I'm trying to think. God dang. They had a word they used, and I don't remember what it is. Camaraderie? Camaraderie? Huh?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. Yeah, I knew something like that. I'm not saying it right. Yes.
Camaraderie.
Yep.
Max said he put an ad in the local paper where Digger lived, trolling on Digger. Yeah, I mean, Mac's not innocent. He can't hold up his victim card. When he went on, made a video and said that he heard a rumor that I was going to shoot up Slab City. He also said that I drugged someone out there and raped them. He said I ran over and killed a dog, which never happened. You know, he has said so many things about me, and then he goes, oh, it's just a rumor. Well, I heard a rumor that he made up the cancer thing and that he came into a lot of money is why he's giving all his shit away and doing all this, that he's going to fake his death and ride off into the sunset because of all the drama that he's been causing for the last few years. Because he does, if you watch him, he don't go anywhere out at the slabs. He said he's staying at the hostel, but he's paying to stay out there. So you just think about all that shit. All these people
Yeah, he didn't
love
give
him.
anything away. He kept saying he was going to, but he never did. He's
No,
stingy.
because
He
he's a
ain't giving.
liar.
He
He
ain't never
lies
going to give nothing
constantly.
away.
No, he didn't.
He's one of them kind that expects you to give, but never gives back.
He's a sponge. That's what I said.
Yeah.
You know, he's just he goes from camp to camp, and then when he's wore out his welcome, he'll go to the next one. Well, he don't have any more camps in the slabs, so that's why he's out of there. He bought that property out in New Mexico. He didn't think it was going to be any kind of fucking work, and now he's given up on that. He doesn't finish things. He doesn't complete them. You know, he runs from one thing to a next, thinking it's going to solve his problems when it's him is the problem, not his geography. It's him. So now
Yeah,
his big
he
scam
doesn't
is that
realize.
he's using this as his victim card. I can't believe they would go after me when I have cancer. And he has not shut up talking shit. It's like, dude, all you have to do is shut the fuck up.
Well, we
That's
know he
it.
don't have vocal cancer in his vocal cords.
He has it in the vagina. I'm sticking with that.
Sounds good to
So,
me.
and he said Becker's name so many fucking times. I started getting jealous. I really did. I was like, say her name one more time, motherfucker. I mean, he
I
said
know, and I don't even
10
understand why he's
times
saying her name.
because
I
she
never
had
did.
the nerve to make a comment. Just like anyone who
Oh,
makes a comment that he doesn't agree with, he immediately goes for them. It doesn't matter. who it is or what they say, he will go for the fucking, he just never stops. And that's how it started with him and I. I did something he didn't like, and he just wouldn't stop. And then I fought back, and he's been crying ever since. But all he has to do is ignore me and
Yeah,
not
but I'm
listen
trying
to
to
what I
figure out what
say.
his end game is. He's working towards something. It's a build up towards
Well, I
something. It
told you I
always
heard a rumor
is.
that he's faking all this and that he's going to disappear. He's going to fake his death
Yeah,
like Adobe because he's
I've,
got that Adobe 3-3 cancer. So he's going to fake his death and he's
yeah,
going to disappear from YouTube.
right. Because he's been stuffing back all them donations and all his what is that? He's a trustaforian,
Right.
so he's stuffing all that money
Well, you
back.
remember somebody died not too long ago, another relative. So he got even a bigger bunch of money. You know, he got
Right.
the new truck and all of that, and he's going to get rid of the cargo van and all of that stuff. So now he's starting completely over. So you wait and see. He's going to disappear from YouTube, but he's going to fake his own death before he goes. He'll be the ultimate victim, and he'll paint anybody that said anything about him as the villains as he makes his escape.
And he will come back as one of the biggest trolls in YouTube.
Well, he has several accounts. I mean, he's just leaving as Meth Mac or Mad Mac or
I'm
whatever.
just saying, though, they never really leave. They merely reinvent themselves. This has been going on since the beginning of internet time.
No doctor does that, Beck. He got mad because Beck questioned getting the test results the same day. And then Matt came back and said that the doctor said, in my opinion, it is stage 4 cancer. And Beck said, what doctor does that? And she's not the only person that has questioned his facts and things. Everybody has questions. Even Sam had reservations about it, about Mac being honest about it. So,
Well, he hadn't even had a biopsy yet at that
but
time.
I'm saying everyone has questions. Everyone. Not just me, not just you, not just Beckers. Other people have questions, doubts, like, that doesn't add up quite right. So, of course, we're going to, are we just supposed to gloss it over and pretend, oh, he's got cancer, let's give him a pass? Here, you get a get out of jail free card. You can say and do anything you want to because you have stage 4 cancer, when actually he has Adobe 33 cancer.
Yep, that Adobe thing, that was just totally weird, too.
Yeah. Adobe faked his death and disappeared from YouTube. That's
Of
what
course.
Mac's going to do. He has Adobe 3-3 cancer. Wait and see. Mark my words. He's like, I'm going to be fighting cancer in the bed, and Nikki's going to be trolling me. I'm like, bitch, if you're not on YouTube, how would you know?
Yeah, like Adobe rode off on that motorcycle into the sunset with his stage 33 cancer. That was funny.
Oh, let's see if I have. Oh, I do have that. Oh. Yeah, see, I don't. That picture of Tally on the there's no penis.
I had to zoom in really, really, really close, but I finally saw a little one. I had to get the magnifying glass out, and I found it. It was there. But I found it. But it was there. It was just way over there. Or really small
No,
one.
that's not. That's his vagina. That
Oh,
there's no. That's a
maybe he
vagina,
grunted too hard and pushed his vajayjay out.
and he's only got one tooth in this picture. His vagina. Oh God, he's an
Did
ugly
you not think?
lesbian.
No, he had more teeth missing. Did you not
Yeah,
notice that?
he's an ugly lesbian, don't you think?
Yeah,
He's just.
he's what I
Ew.
call a ginger.
He's
I
just
never
an
really
ugly
liked
lesbian.
ginger men or blonde men either. I mean, that's not my kind of guy.
Oh, that's just crazy, man. Well, he said that he got his insurance switched over from Los Angeles to the slabs. So that's not how it works. Insurance is either state or federal, depending on what kind
Yeah,
it is.
it's
It's either,
state.
well, if it's Medicare, then that's federal, but your state pays for it.
Right. I was going to say the insurance I have is this. It's covered all over the state.
Right, because you have
I got
Medicare,
Medicare.
which
Yeah.
is a federal insurance, and it
Mhm.
is good, but it's registered in your home state, but it's good anyway.
Right. That's right.
Right, and same with
Yeah,
Medicaid
because my doctor
is a
told me
state
if I
benefit.
need to go to the doctor in Oklahoma, he said just go in one of those walk-in clinics, and go in there and see them. If I
Yeah.
can't get back to Arkansas and I need to go, it's an emergency or whatever, he said just go in one of them walk-in clinics down there. I said, okay.
I know, right? Becky sure wouldn't trust slab insurance, but yeah, that's what they never said that to me when I was there. I had when I was applying when I moved from Washington to California.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Slab City is not really a city. That's an island. So
Not
how does Slab have insurance?
they don't.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
No, he said Imperial County. He had to switch it from Los Angeles to Imperial County when he went to commodities or something. I don't know. But they didn't do that with me. They didn't make me do anything like that. So I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's making that shit up about his insurance just to avoid to have tests and shit. He's not had any more tests. He's not had a biopsy. He's not had anything done. He's only had an x-ray. And they saw a spot on the x-ray. He's not been diagnosed with anything yet. There's nothing to diagnose him with. He's not had a biopsy. So,
Because believe me, that means the doctors don't think you have cancer because if they think you got cancer, they'll biopsy you just like they did my nose.
right there. Yeah, right then and there in the emergency room. They can
Right then and there. Yep.
Yeah.
That's when they did mine. Right then and there. They didn't even wait.
Yeah. And that's why
My
you go to
doctor
the
did it right in
emergency
his
room.
office.
And
They
that's
took
why
it.
you go to the emergency room because all that shit's
Well, they
covered.
numbed it up, Nikki, and they took like a razor blade thing and scraped a piece out of it. And they took that to go look at, I guess, under the microscope or whatever.
Well, they
And
could
they
have
said
went laparoscopically and got a sample and put
no,
you know,
he
put him
took a
under.
razor blade looking thing. I saw it.
See, Stony, we have medical people in our community, so his story just doesn't add up, and that's why because there's holes in his story. That's why people are questioning. And we all know that Mac lies and makes shit up. I mean, we've all heard him. We all know it's not like he's new to this community. He's been around for a long time. So we know his history. We know even Cause has called him out, called him a liar before. So we know he lies and makes shit up. Everybody knows he doesn't like me and Evan. So he constantly makes up crazy shit. Like I said, he posted a fucking video saying I was going to threaten to shoot up Slab City, knowing I'd never said that. He kept continuously saying that I drugged and raped Shiny, which never happened, and all that shit. He just acts like it never happened. I have a reason to hate his fucking guts. So just because he gets cancer doesn't mean I'm going to take it easy on him. If he wants me to take it easy on him, then he should shut the fuck up about me, because it don't seem to be stopping him from talking shit about me. Just taking shit. So I don't take back what I said. I don't care if he has cancer. I hope he lives, because that means I can talk more shit about him. I mean, what's he going to do? He's going to get a restraining order, so I can't say his name. I mean, I could say Meth Mac. You were going to put in legal documents, I can't say Meth Mac on YouTube. You're going to say I can't say Jeff Mackey on YouTube. And you're going to say I can't say Mad Mac on YouTube, or whatever your current channel name is, right? So then I would just talk about Piglet or that other fucking dog. Oh, Peanut? No, Piglet. Oh, mac and cheese. Okay, so it's cheese and Piglet. Although, he's like, I love my dogs. He did a video saying he wanted to get rid of them dogs. So
He
he did.
tried to give them away just at
Yeah.
one time. Yeah.
Yeah. And now they're his life.
Mm.
I mean, I've never tried to give Buffy away. I've had her 14 fucking years. I've never, I mean, I know in my heart that if I got into a situation and I couldn't financially take care of her, I would absolutely find her another home where they could take care of her. I would never let her go without because of me. You know what I'm saying? But he was going to give those dogs away. He didn't care about those dogs. He didn't want the dogs. So I'm not buying his whole story is all I'm saying.
I don't think he liked that little one even when he first got it. He's always not liked that dog. It's too
That's
active.
what I said. Yeah.
It's
Piglet,
too active for him, yes.
not cheese, Piglet.
Right. Not the old one. Not
Yeah,
the old
cheese
dog,
is
the young one.
the blonde one, the one
Yeah.
he's had the longest with the stringy
Yes,
looking
because
hair.
it's old and it just lays around. It don't do nothing. But that little one's active and runs and plays and jumps and
Shits everywhere. And
yeah, and that's
pees.
too much for him.
Yeah. Yeah, because he don't want to exercise and go outside and walk the fucking dog. I mean, I walk Buffy every 3 or 4 hours now because she's 14. If she looks at me and she's got to go, I walk her. I get up at 3:00 in the morning sometimes if she wakes me up to go. I get up and walk her because she's letting me know she's got to go to the bathroom. And if I don't get up and take her, I can't say anything if she goes in the fucking house. So I'm always ready to get up and take her and walk her and stuff. But obviously Mac doesn't do that. He puts puppy pads down and all kinds of shit in the cargo trailer. And
I bet it still smells in there though.
yeah. And I'm sure in the RV as well.
My dog don't use the bathroom in the camper ever or in the van, either one.
I know, right? Beck, aren't you glad you got a fenced yard? That's one thing I miss about when Buff and I used to stay at my dad's was he had a fenced in yard. I miss that for Buff. I really do. But she gets lots of walks here. So I think she's cool because this was one of her first places she's lived is here. So I think she's pretty happy here,
Well, the first thing I built for my dog was a 12 by 12 dog kennel so he'd have a place to run around in.
Yeah, I mean, when I got to the slabs, the first thing I did was fence it in so Buff could go outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the first things I did out there. So.
And Wiggle stays in there with him, and so is the cat. Ain't that the shit?
Well, exactly, Beck. And that, I love to walk my dog, Dee. I mean, not at 3:00 in the morning, but like I said, my dog's 14. She's earned that shit. If she wants to go, I will get my big ass up and walk her. Because if I don't, then I ain't got no right to say anything if she goes in the house. So I get up and take her. I go back to sleep. It's not like I got to go to work or anything. So let's go back to sleep.
Hell, my dog just goes outside with me to pee so he can make sure nobody don't bother me. Ain't that weird? No, he guards me.
Yeah, I wouldn't get up if it wasn't for her, though. I wouldn't get up in the middle of the night. But all right, honey, I'm going to bounce. Speaking of walking, so I'm going to go and get some shit done. But I wanted to come up and talk some shit with you.
All righty.
Chat about some trolls. So I wanted to come up and talk some shit about
Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, my channel's always open for troll shit talk.
Absolutely. I love you. Thank you for hosting me.
Well, I love you, Nikki. I want to thank you and Evan, everybody for coming up today and talking on the panel. And
Well, we love you, girl. You know we do.
Well, I love you too.
They can't divide us. You know
Jesse.
that. Nothing that they can say about anything that we've ever done will ever affect our friendship. So we know better.
Fuck them.
They could talk about, the countdown clock. They can do all that kind of shit.
I actually enjoyed the countdown clock. That was the only funny thing that entire channel had. That was it.
But, oh, good night, Joe. I love you, sweetheart. But yeah, good night, Stella. And thank you so much for letting me come up and hang out with you.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
You're the best, sweet girl.
I'm going to see if everybody wants to hang out and chat a while, or
Absolutely.
if not, I'll shut her down. Hey, MLH, there's Mexican Longhair. Hey, honey. Hmm. How you doing, mister? I'm still around. My head is still above dirt. I'm okay. Christian. Yeah, I guess I don't get no slushy today, huh, Christian? Oh well. It's past happy hour anyway. Exactly. Exactly, MLH. Exactly, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Yeah, we just been having a free for all in here today. Chit talking. Yeah, it's beer day for Christian. Of course, every day's beer day. Beer and taco day for Christian. Another day, another 50 cents. Hell yeah. Well, Google's getting in the habit now. I think they're paying me about once every 3 months. I finally make enough money to get a little check from them once every 3 months. It's not very happy, but I need a check at least once a month from them. But I guess I don't make enough stuff or whatever. Christian, I'm drinking my cold coffee, my triple shot energy, what the fuck ever, Starbucks. It actually looks like a can of beer or one of them energy drink things, but it's a cafe mocha. It's pretty good. I remember to put my socks on tonight too, y'all, so my feet ain't cold. My feet got cold last night because I was too lazy to get up and find my socks. Yeah, the funny thing is, it is though. It's like when Sam and them make the videos and shit about me. I don't even give them the view by going and looking at it. Excuse me, because I mean it's probably something I've already seen before anyway, because it's something he stole from my channel. So I don't even need to go look at it. I've already seen it. So you get my point on this. So I just don't give him the view. Don't you think that's fair? I do. I do. Hey, what's truth? Cool. Yeah, we're always talking about the trolls in here, but I'm the troll queen, and that's why. Um, somebody's got to keep these trolls in line. I'm the queen, the troll queen. Oh, cool. Enjoy, Joe. I've been smoking a fatty earlier. I'm not drinking anything tonight. I got some. What do you call it? Um, some whiskey and some pina colada stuff. I got a drink mixed up out there, but I'm not drinking tonight because I'm already Miss Stony Britches. Anyway. Hmm. Yeah, but that won't last long. What's truth? You know how long that'll last. Not to butt into it, because I don't watch him anymore. But to be honest, it won't last long. Never does. See, I've got the same people that's been coming in here for 4 years. Okay, same people, never changes. You know. Now I do get new people added on as we go along, but a lot of these OGs in here, they've been around coming in my chats for 4 years. Some of them I've met in person, you know, a few of them, not all of them, but a few. And there's a few more that I will meet eventually down the line. So I'm fixing to meet Beckers and Rodders soon. That's going to be a nice meeting. I can't wait to meet Joe Butterbutt Boyer. I bet he's a hoot. Joe kind of reminds me he'd probably be a lot like Pangy, kind of laid back. I mean, that's the way I see him, a laid back person. Oh, today's your first day in this community. Okay, honey. Yep, Beckers, you've been there a long time. But I'm making my rounds. Maybe later, maybe in the spring when I go up toward Colorado, maybe I can meet. I'd like to meet Evan and Junie Pie. And I forgot about Jesse living up that way too. Jesse might want to meet me and spank me a little bit or something. Who knows? But anyway, um, yeah, I'd like to meet any of those three. I think we should all meet together. Would even be more fun. Some of these communities, they do have these meet and greets that they put on. They'll all meet up in Vegas or something, and a whole bunch of the YouTubers, from that community will all gather up and go meet each other, and that's how they meet each other a lot of time. You know, I have to meet mine one person at a time. Because I'm old and slow. I'm like a tortoise. Oh, cool. What color are you getting it painted, Christian? I hope you're getting it painted that really bright, beautiful blue. I love that color. Please don't get red. Red makes people mad, Christian. If you paint your truck red, you drive down the road and everybody will be mad at you and honking their horn at you and shit. Get that red truck away from me, they'll yell. Oh, white? Cool. Yeah, white's a good color. It reflects a lot of the heat, too. Because I had a black truck one time and it about burnt me to fucking death driving it. It was hot. Even with air conditioning on. That black draws the heat. Yeah, white's much better. Last several vans I've had, and well, except for that one that was German green, I've had a lot of white vans. I drive vans. Minivans, big vans, cargo vans, any kind of van. That's what I roll in. I like vans. Hell, I'd take an old station wagon right now. I used to travel with my kids in an old ass freaking station wagon. One of them old big ones too, big old boat station wagon. Oh, Florida's a white truck state? Cool. Well, I got a white van and I painted my camper all white too. It had some brown stripes on it and I painted them over. I colored it all white to match my van. Because when I wrap my van, I'm going to wrap my camper to match it. if that makes sense. And eventually I'll get it wrapped. My daughter's got most of the equipment to make the wrap right now. I don't know. I think she's got to get the bigger. She's got the cutter, that cuts it. But I think she needs to get. I think she's got to get the bigger printer that prints that great old big wide paper. Damn, I love that dark. Oh, is it that bright blue, like the real bright sky blue, or is it like dark blue, like almost navy blue? I like that bright blue color. I think that's pretty as fuck. I like that. I had a Firebird was teal green, and I loved that color, and it matched my eyes because my eyes are hazel, and I love driving it. I looked really good driving that car, by the way. It had the pop-up headlights and the rear air spoiler. That bitch would look good, and it looked real good with me behind a steering wheel in it. Well, I think I'm going to get out of here because it's getting ready to be game time. So, time for my games. I got to go play. Oh, is it teal now? Okay, cool. See, that's a pretty color, Christian. That's what color my Firebird is. And that's a nice color too. I gave it to my son and he burnt the brakes out of it, burnt all the brakes up. I mean, he couldn't even pull it 2 feet. Smoke be rolling off in brakes. He burnt the brakes clean off of it. I gave my son so many vehicles. It wasn't funny. I was always every time I got a different vehicle. Just about if one of my other kids didn't need it, I usually end up giving it to my son. I gave my son a bunch of vehicles. I gave my daughter one here. I gave my other daughter one. No, trying to think. No, I only gave her one. Yeah, me too, JoJo. Oh, well, yeah, those darker colors all magnify the heat on you, Christian. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The any of those darker colors, but mine had I think mine had a sunroof or a T-top or something on it, so it didn't matter. I could always take that back, slide it back or whatever you do with it. Anyway, good night, Joe. I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming in, and I want to thank Nikki and Evan and Hamilton Homegrown all for coming up on the panel. And I'll probably go live in the morning early. I'll wake up early and go live again so y'all have a place to come and chat for a little while. That's all pretty much what I'm doing, trying to hold the fort down so everybody has a place to come and hang out, give y'all something to do, while we get up here and talk smack. I love you too, Christian. Good night, sweet, sweet.